all that. Let's see. 17. 17 is in the adventuring category. It is describe the moment that defined your path as an adventurer. What pushed you to choose this life? That's pretty. That's a big question. All right. While you ruminate on that, would anybody like to sum up what happened last week for a third hero point and a third hero card draw? If you are interested, please roll a d20 into chat. Everybody should discard their hero points and hero cards from last week and draw fresh ones.
Someone spamming D100s.
Should I take the D100 rolls? Is that
No, I
going one?
it just now.
Oh. Ooh, we got a mighty 4. A powerful attack roll in Dragonbane.
I don't see anything. I just see.
All right, Cloudhoof got a 93. That roughly translates to an 18 on a d20. So I guess Goldleaf, you have been defeated. All right. Going once, going twice.
Button worked.
Cloudhoof with the unconventional D100 sub for a d20. What happened last time?
All right. But can you hear me all right?
I can hear you.
Awesome.
You're a little low, but I'll just bump you up from 140 to 200.
All right.
All right.
Last time in Odyssey.
It's been on my mind, bro. That picture of Lucy been with me all day.
Yep. Last time in Skyhaven, our intrepid crew ventured forth after finally getting away from those damn centipedes. We found ourselves in what looked to be a treasure room. And surrounded by all these coffins that were full of loot, but we didn't touch it because we knew there was supposed to be some sort of guardian in there.
Oh yeah.
And we also had weak constructed floors. So we formulated a plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone giant and knock over the living statue that would have animated. We're fairly certain. Oh, it did animate once it hit the ground.
Oh, it did, yeah.
We knocked it over and let it not only take out the floor once we were safely away from the area, but then take the fall damage from the floor, and we're able to use magic attacks to whittle it down from above because it had no range attack of its own. We then proceeded to find our way down and make our way to the final chamber. It seems to be the final chamber. Lots of info dumping about the area and the pirates themselves. Murals depicting the depravity acts, the depraved acts.
Yeah.
They had done. And fought 2 more colossals, which were actually skeletal giants wearing stone armor. The poor man's automaton. Fought 2 more of those before solving the puzzle that allowed us to enter the main chamber, where there's a large coffin in the center, where we know the vampire lord to be lying. We even had a bit of a conversation with him. We're still trying to decide what exactly we should do in this situation.
Yeah, sounds about right. All right, take your 3rd hero point, your 3rd hero card draw. And then, would anybody like to answer this very big question about that moment when you defining your adventuring life? Describe the moment, define your path as an adventurer. What pushed you to choose this life? Ooh, we got a 16 coming in. Big number from Songbow. 13 from Goldleaf. Big number for Goldleaf. We got a 4 from Isaac. Going once. Going twice. Oh, okay. Songbow. What is the answer to the question.
All right. So Songbo has actually had 3 one big moments that led him to be an adventurer.
Okay.
The first was when he built his very first solo, like rowboat airship when he was 8 years younger, and he set off in it, and that was when he knew that this is what he wanted. He wanted to do. He wanted to build airships and explore the elemental plane of air. Unfortunately, then it broke. And so his next big moment on his step towards becoming an adventurer was when he was captured and shanghaied into a pirate crew.
Mm.
And then his third big moment that led him to where he is currently is when he finally got back to Terranathus and had a panic attack because he didn't know how he was going to confront anyone with where he'd been for the last 8 years. So then he decided to look for jobs that let him leave the city again.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and take. Well, I'll give you the facturation. Would you like to ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC you met during your adventure?
Hit us with it, runner-up Gold Leaf.
Gold Leaf, are you available to spill those tea leaves?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
For Gold Leaf, well, it wouldn't even really be Gold Leaf. It'd be his human self prior. Having grown up on tales of heroes and adventurers for childhood, then the teleportation into growing up on stories during childhood, being in Terranathus when it teleported into the plane of air, and then being within that city under essentially no travel restrictions for at least 25 years. He kind of got cooped up, and eventually when the opportunity presented itself that a smuggler ship needed some entertainment, he was able to find himself on board of that ship, and I'll just leave it there.
Okay. And that's really where it kind of like laid itself out for you, the path?
Yeah. But there's definitely more to that story, which I'll get into at some point. Hopefully very soon. We'll see.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. I've applied that buff. Do you guys want to draw a Fanspiration card from the Hero deck using one of your Fanspiration points? You are 3 out of 20. I do not recall if any new ones came in since last week.
Yeah, I think we probably should draw one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boss
Alright.
battle coming up. Yeah.
Maybe. All right.
Assume the worst.
Silent. Yeah, that's true. Well, plan for the worst. Enjoy the best. All right. Ooh, the theater. That's one of my favorites. This is a charisma-based card. Charisma can be burned to give you, basically bardic inspiration from 5e or cutting words from 5e. So it's pretty useful buff actually. And then the theater itself. Let me read my hero deck book here. Let's see. Charisma. Here we go. The theater is neutral good. Prophecy as an unavoidable script, often misunderstood. When misaligned, it can mean false prophecy or missed significance. Okay. Chaotic Good is also the buff that lets you Captain America. If you get knocked down, you get up again. Ain't nothing gonna keep you down situation, basically. All right. Harrowed Charisma. This also raises everybody's charisma by 1 while the buff remains intact. And that's pretty cool. All right. So I need what is it, like vampire lair?
Wait, hold on. That motherfucker was supposed to be chaotic good.
He was I think I said the wrong one. I think neutral good. Neutral good gives you a heal. But yeah, when the time
That motherfucker was supposed to be neutral good.
when the timelines are broken, when the threads from the timelines are broken, things get all mixed up. That's why a special team has been assembled by fate itself to try and put things back together. Yeah, my bad. He's actually neutral good, so that's not the Captain America ability. That's the one that lets you cast heal, which is pretty fucking good. Especially if you think you're going into a boss fight. All right. Vampire lair. Please don't be too spooky though, guys. Uh-oh. Aw, damn it. All right. I give up. Try not to get too scared. And activate. All right. So I don't think we're in initiative, are we? No, we were just wandering around, checking shit out. Okay. So you should be free to move about the country. I think you were in the middle of trying to solve a puzzle. Is that? There are a lot of puzzles in here.
So S was salt. What was SI?
Well, it spells bass, so you probably need a fish.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
SI was silence.
Oh, it made more sense when it was in the water. Now it's in the air. It's kind of.
Oh.
Whatever shall we do?
These things at the end, do they look like sarcophagi almost again?
Oh, they are definitely not altars. They are coffins.
I just want to turn to the various officers around and be like, if you guys were the important ones, why weren't you buried here? Who's going to be buried? Like, what are these coffins for?
Oh, wow. When you say that, Bonsai says, well, I mean, Rose wasn't important. You see Rose looks very upset. But that is a question. Who? 4 people more important than us? That just doesn't make any sense. And Hoshin says, yeah, we were very powerful and very prolific, but it was a small fleet, you know. There was only the 3 ships. I mean, there were affiliated
3 ships.
Yeah.
A fleet? I don't.
Well, Bonsai says,
A flotilla, maybe.
There were 3 ships that mattered, and then there were the hangers-on. You know, like subcontractors.
I mean,
Meow says, actually, that is very common to have a pirate alliance. So, you know, the strongest ships represent the entire alliance, and the lesser ships, they fly the same flag, but they're not truly the same as being a part of that original fleet, especially when it came to finances.
I mean, I can see calling the whole thing a fleet, but I don't think your little subgroup of 3 ships also gets to be called a fleet. Like, either the whole thing is the fleet, but I don't think 3 ships. Like, that's not a fleet. That's a small gathering. That's not even a school.
Ocean says, well, a fleet is technically more than 1 ship. It's never been defined how many ships are required to qualify as a fleet.
I mean, would armada be more fitting?
I think an armada is bigger than a fleet.
Is it?
Oh, yes.
The things you learn as a captain.
They all chuckle, because I think they're also wondering, like, what is the difference?
Anyway, so you can't think of anybody that, I mean, especially you, Rose, and Meow, who've been out and sort of wandering about and seeing the inside of the tomb. You can't think of any 4 people that you haven't noticed tombs for?
Rose looks a little troubled and says, I can't. No.
Hoshin, if you had to identify yourself with salt, silence,
Yep. Nope. Okay. Keep going.
B, I don't remember what B stood for. Is that blood? And ash? Well, which one would you be?
Oh, well, most of us were silence. I mean, we were called the, we were called the Breathless Brotherhood, so it was because our ships moved so quietly through the water. We could sneak up on towns and settlements and other ships. I
think I know which one Rose is.
Meow says, well, we spilled a lot of blood. We moved silently. The sea was full of salt water. Now, when she says this is highly contentious in Galarian because they don't have rules for freshwater versus saltwater. So this is a pretty contentious. She must be from an earlier age. She must be from her, because from what you guys understand, there ain't no difference. Because I don't believe they ever came up with rules in second edition for salt versus regular water. Yeah.
All right. Well, and just to test this out.
And then Rose says, and obviously, there was air because we bound the spirits of air into our ships so that they could move without making noise.
Was one of you instrumental in that process, or?
Ooh, that's a good question. Rose turns to Meow. Meow says, yes. There was, Master, Rhodey. They were, I don't think you know what this is, Songbo, but an air animist. They could control the element of air.
Oh, that's crazy.
They all nod yeah, you probably don't know about it. It's too cool for you. Meow says, unfortunately, Master Rhodey died of old age before we were all captured. Per his dying wish, we had a cannibal banquet, ate his remains.
I've heard of that custom, actually.
Well, he was a Noel, so obviously we don't call him that anymore. So they must be from an earlier age. They're called Kolo.
All right, Isaac. I'm all out of ideas. What do you think we should do?
I think we should leave. This place is a shithole. No fit.
Rose says, I didn't build it. It's a prison. And once we free the captain, we'll be free together. When she says that, Bonsai slides in next to you. It says, yes, you and I will be together. Probably for the rest of your life.
Please, no.
You see Bubbles looking at you, Isaac, like, you son of a bitch. You cock-blocking traitor. You told me bros before hoes, and then you do this to me. You do this to me. Wow. When I took the sidelines so that someone else could have Seraphim, and then, because obviously in Bubbles' mind, if he wanted Seraphim, none of you guys would have a chance. Yeah. He crosses his arms, and he does the gorilla waddle into the corner.
Bubbles, no! She means nothing to me! Bubbles!
Bubbles takes a shit.
I do. He always does.
Squirt shows up with a little shovel and a bag. He says, "Don't worry, Captain. I don't want to let any of it go to waste. Got some a brownie recipe for you. And we'll get back to the ship."
In the middle of trying to help Cloudwood, who's not looking so great after we walked in here, Jade is just throwing up at the thought.
All right. Captain Jade, you approach Cloud Hoof, who's looking very injured, and the goal for all of us tonight is to not say Cloud Leaf or Gold Hoof tonight. All right, everyone.
It's
That's
not possible.
everyone.
Challenge
Everyone.
impossible.
Come on, guys. Listen,
We get
I've
like an
seen-
inspiration
I've
for our
seen
next
the, I've
session
seen
if
the,
we do
I've
it
seen
right.
the art. I've seen the art. I've seen the cosplay videos. I'm there for it, but we need to be respectful, okay? So
I know you guys ain't gonna be able to do it.
the
No faith.
video is just a cow eating lettuce. Okay.
See, here I am
So,
thinking there's like the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance going on there.
oh no,
Oh, that'd be good.
I found it on my Vor community. Anyways, all right. So, Captain Jade, I'm setting the scene for you. I'm sorry. You approach Cloudhoof. He looks busted up. He looks conflicted. You know of all your crew members, he's maybe the only one besides you that has a good alignment. Okay. You know, besides you, he's probably the only one with an innocent heart. Okay, hold on, look at her. Yeah, damn, you guys are all kind of cinnamon buns. It's like the cinnamon
You don't
bun
know my
virus.
fucking story. You don't know my fucking story.
Anyways, Jade, you sense a kindred spirit in there of a good person who's just tried his best. This is really messing him up. He definitely needs captain coaching.
How you doing, Cloudhoof?
I want to kill them all so bad.
Okay. We could always not do that, though.
I know, it'd be inconvenient.
Honestly, I think it'd just be best if we were to get out of here, but I do think that something good could potentially come out of this. We just need to play our cards right.
I think it's naive to think they're going to share any treasure with us, or hold any of their words, or keep any promises.
Ah, so you believe that we should kill them in order to get the things?
It's not so much the things; it's just I saw some bit of redeemability in the people we rescued from the feathered masks. I can't think of names.
Zombie creators.
Zombie graders. You know, I saw some potential in them. I don't see any in these. These folks reveled in what they did, and were imprisoned for it. I think if they got the chance, they'd do it all over again. And they don't think much of us. I mean, you could tell they don't take us seriously.
You do have a fair point. Honestly, what I think we need is just a huddle to determine what our next steps are, but in order to do that, we would need to get all of them to focus their attention elsewhere, so that way we could all have a chat. Because as it stands, I don't think that all of our minds are pursuing the same thing as of right now.
I mean, the best I can say is if we let them beat each other up some, then finish them off. But I think they're planning on letting us do that and have the same thoughts themselves.
I'm curious as to what Goldleaf thinks about all this. I almost said Goldhoof.
That's why we said we weren't going to do it. So
See, I'm normally really good about it, and I giggle every time that you guys do it. But now that you pointed it out specifically, I second guessed myself while I was about to say a word.
You're doing fine. Keep going. Keep going. We'll fix it in post. Keep going.
Then what do you propose we do, Cloudhoof?
I was hoping to find a way to be able to just pour the rice inside that coffin with him before he gets out.
I mean, we could do that. We'd just have to have a plan.
We'd have to deal with the other three.
All right. So while you two are having this palaver, and then Isaac is being sized up for meat. I his friendship with Bubbles in shambles, and it looks like Goldleaf trying to solve that puzzle. Let's check in on Songbow, who never causes problems. Songbow, I see that you've approached the central coffin.
Well, it's kind of
Yeah, I want to try to listen to it.
Oh, you're gonna interrupt Songbow? All right, what you got? Sorry, bro. Sorry.
Yeah,
The
because
objection thing popped up.
I was kind of waiting until everyone was done. Because at the end of the session, I cast Haunting Him on this coffin here that was air.
Oh, you're right. Okay. So when you do, when you do cast that, the lid to the coffin begins to sort of shake a little bit, and then blood begins to well up from the lid and dribble down the sides. It enters grooves that were so perfectly carved into the stone that they were imperceptible. The blood begins to pool into these channels in the floor, gold inlaid, and they begins to flow towards the center of the tomb.
Oh,
This is blood flowing from the air?
Yeah. Yeah. And you also see that the black sarcophagus is now covered in red, glowing runes of blood. And it's trembling as it bleeds.
I'll follow the trail until it leads to the center.
Okay, so this is
And
a good
then-
segue.
and then, yeah.
As you happen upon Songbow, who is in the center of the room. What's up, Songbow?
I just want to listen to the sarcophagus and see if I can hear anything.
Okay. As you approach, opening your senses to try and see if you could hear anything, you hear a voice in your mind. And the voice says, "Oh, this is a new mind. What is your name?"
Yeah, Songbow will think at the voice.
Mhm.
Oh, you must be the captain, right?
Yes.
The one that made all this happen and then got stuck in the sea.
Yes, I'm
And-
Captain Shen. Please, I've been trapped for so long. It's been an agony. My mind, I have struggled to keep it all together. I need to be freed so that I can free my crew. Even if you return me to this place afterwards, I need to tell them I'm sorry.
But what are you sorry for? Like
Mostly
that you got caught?
Yeah, mostly that we got caught, yes.
I mean, I think most people would assume already that you're sorry about that.
No,
because
no.
you've been trapped in this sarcophagus for
Oh,
like 1,000 years or something.
yeah, I thought you meant like the day that they announced our execution orders, and I boldly told all of Tianjia that I regretted nothing.
Right, but I mean, like, I don't think anybody would be happy to be eternally trapped inside of a stone sarcophagus. Like, I think the
Right,
assumption
yeah,
is that you're sorry that happened to you.
I'm very sorry, yes.
Yeah,
It's given me a
So
lot of
what's-
time to think. It has.
it's been
Yeah.
quite a long time.
It has.
You've been isolated this whole time, and you're not just.
Someone's coming. Someone's coming.
Oh yeah, that's Goldleaf.
Oh, are they cool? Are they as cool as you?
I mean, he's
You-
probably not going
you
to be
strike
nearly
me-
as accepting.
You strike me as maybe the coolest member of your group. Does it? You get told that a lot, that you're the coolest member of the group. I can tell
that's
just by
like,
talking to you. that
demonstrably false, but
You're
but
the
I
smart.
appreciate
I
the
can tell
thought.
you're the smartest member.
I think statistically, I'm the same intelligence as Isaac, actually.
Well, see, that's something a smart
Or
man would
alchemist.
say. Yeah. and then a cool guy would be willing to share the glory. So I guess I was right.
Sure. What's with these sarcophagus? The blood, the air, the salt, the silence. What are those all about?
Your other friend who's giving me some bad vibes. I think he was asking about that too. I'm sure it's some kind of puzzle lock.
Okay. Well, never mind. My perception's super low.
So my understanding,
blood.
Songbo, is that you are smart enough that you don't talk out loud when you're using telepathy. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So what does your face look like when you're in, just having a telepathic conversation?
So
Sorry,
he's
guys.
focused,
I played Daggerheart once.
He's focused inward. So it's very much of like the look on someone's face is there like. It could go either way. He could either have like a look of intense concentration on his face, or it looks like he's daydreaming.
Okay. All right. So what does Goldleaf see when he happens upon you?
Hey, Songbo.
He's a lot more speculative than concentrating right now, so it's definitely just he looks like he's daydreaming.
Okay.
Well, you look constipated. No, you didn't say that. I'll say that.
Goldleaf just walks up. That's one thing I don't miss about being meat.
Now I just poop through all my skin. Oh. That's a goldfish. Sorry, that's not a plant. That's a goldfish. No, it's a plant too.
Goldfish, gold leaf, I don't know.
Time to update my murder board.
Sorry,
all right,
what?
so Songbo, the voice of Captain Shen, definitely Captain Shen, says, well, do you want me to let you go over things with your ally? I'm not going anywhere.
Look, it's a good sign that you're willing to make jokes about your situation.
Yes, well, when the madness threatens to finally take everything I have, it's only humor and memories of the friendship I shared with my crew that keep me sane. At sea, even the most vile, bloodthirsty, and selfish of all pirates understand that the greatest treasure and the most unsinkable of all vessels are one and the same: friendship.
It even has ship in the name. But yeah, I'll go and I'll talk to the other people. We'll see what we can figure out.
Gold, if he doesn't answer you, he just continues to kind of be like, "Ah." Oh, okay, now he's moving.
You're staring at that coffin awfully hard. Is everything all
because
right?
I was talking to the captain. So I was talking to the captain.
Oh, he's talking.
Not Jade. This captain. Apparently his name's Shen. I don't know if it's like your shin bone or if it's like SHEN, like from TN. It's probably that one because he was TN. But yeah, so he says that he's sorry that he got trapped. And he wants to tell his people that he's sorry that they got trapped. I told him they probably figured that part. But he still seems like he wants to tell him. He did mention that before he was executed and entombed here, that he'd specifically told the executioners that he didn't regret anything. But that was before his 1,000-year imprisonment. So he doesn't sound like he's gone completely crazy yet, which completely undermines the one and only plan I had to deal with these undead pirates. So I don't really have any ideas left. So I'm going to hand that off to you. You're going to be our idea man for this.
I'm the idea man.
Yeah, that's what bards are supposed to do, right? Like you're those creative types. We need some creativity.
I mean, I was just trying
a solution.
to solve the puzzle because it's a puzzle, and I was curious. I cast a spell earlier, and it seemed to have done something to one of the coffins, and now there's blood running up into this area. So.
Oh, from the blood coffin, then.
Yeah. Well, actually, the air one. I cast the sonic spell, and that seemed to have done something.
Wait, the air coffin is bleeding?
Yeah.
I figured the blood cup. Okay. Do we need to cast a blood spell? Are there blood spells?
I'm not
Well,
sure.
it-
I was
There's
coming.
in Pathfinder. There's a fucking spell for everything.
Look, I only know air.
All right. While he's saying this, you do see blood go to the rivulet. It stops. We'll call this the eastern doorway there. And then it stops in the northern doorway back here. I was overzealous with my arrow. I would draw it in red, but you wouldn't be able to see it with the lighting. So we're gonna stick with white.
Hey, Captain. Do you feel any different? There's like blood coming out of one of those sarcophaguses now.
Oh, that's a good sign. I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's either good or bad. I don't think it's a neutral sign.
Well, I'm not really privy to how my prison was constructed. The traitorous Meow apparently was helping design our tomb. She saw the writing was on the wall for us, as they say, and she aided in our capture. She thought that we deserved to die for our many crimes.
Did she?
I don't blame her at all, because you promised not to tell anyone what I'm about to tell you.
Of course not. Of course I won't.
Okay, so you're saying you won't?
Right. Yes.
Okay. Well, I think maybe she was right. I think maybe we went a little too far. You know.
I mean, there's no shame in admitting that.
Well, I used to keep track of how many I had killed, how many souls I had sacrificed, my dark masters, how many I had consumed myself. I think when I lost track of that number, that's probably when I went too far. You know, I've had a lot of time to think about it.
Well, so what are you gonna do to fix that?
Oof. Man. You know, the past is the past, the future's unknown. All we have is the present, and it's a gift, or something like that. A turtle I killed once said that.
Yeah, it sounds like something a turtle would say.
Is he
Well,
talking to you again? You went
what do
silent.
you say? What do you say we get you out of here, and then after that you just go kill other bad people? Like, I feel like that
Okay.
eventually that'll balance it out.
Like
right?
a vigilante.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I hear there's
Alright.
an entire like huge spire just chock full of vampires also, and like you guys are sort of vampire. You could go and join them, I guess.
The camera cuts back to the captain giving a captain talk. All right, and I think you did a segue where you're like, I wonder what Goldleaf thinks. But that's where the conversation left off. You guys have anything else to add, or do you go find Goldleaf?
I suddenly got a bad shiver down my back.
Jade's just kind of staring at the creepy blood that's just like leaking into the hallway.
that you see over here.
Yeah.
It's moving on its own. Yeah, like a venom
she's
symbiote. Yeah.
Assume that it was probably Songbo and go and question Songbo about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Isaac. She's strong, but you know, she is distracted. And there goes the captain. Do you try to make your escape?
Oh, yep.
Okay. She says to the other women, "Oh, his muscles. He doesn't look like it, but he's pretty strong."
Please help me. You'll have to save me.
Captain, looks like you need to do some more captaincy.
Save you from...
The monster.
The monster. The whims
see-
of a lady is monstrous?
They're melting.
You guys hear Bubbles approach. It looks like he has a page torn out from a cookbook. He has written over the recipe, which is for poop brownies.
No.
And he says, and it says, Captain Jade, I would like to fight Isaac in an honor duel to the death when we return to the ship, for he has besmirched my honor and he has broken our vow of friendship.
I've done no such thing.
When you say that, he goes, and he tears the paper in half, and then he just points at Bonsai, and he points at you. He puts his finger hard against you.
They're attacking me, not the opposite. And also, I wanted to eat those
Jade
brownies.
stands in the middle and growls.
All right, when you do, Bubbles quickly scoots away on his knuckles and forelegs, afeared of your powerful captaincy.
What's
Really
going on
is,
over
man.
here?
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't know. I guess somebody else wants to hop on Isaac's lap.
Help me.
Please. Slide dog you.
I don't want this. I just want drugs and science.
I mean, if you're not careful enough, you'll get way more than drugs and science.
You can always get
Look,
drugs
you all
and
leave my
science.
boyfriend alone.
Yeah. Yes.
What you're gonna get might be drugs and something else.
Yeah, he shows him that the T-shirt that we made. It says boyfriend.
It says boy, comma, friend.
Friend,
so
yeah.
it's like,
Well, it says
descriptors.
boy on one line, and then below it says friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that you can remember. Yeah,
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
boys
so that we
and
can
we're
show
friends.
everybody that we're boyfriends. I don't understand what the issue is here.
You two are adorable.
And honestly, it's been working. I don't think anybody's shown an interest in Isaac other than to steal his skin. Like, I'm pretty sure. All right, you see Squirts come up and he says, there it is. And he grabs, he says, don't worry, Captain. Even though he defaced my recipe, I'll improvise.
I hate it when he does that.
Songbow's gonna shout over at the undead crew in Sasuran real quick, to make sure that Rose doesn't understand Sasuran. He's just gonna say like, "Hey, if any of you over there can hear me, say something."
Okay, Floof says something.
Thanks, Floof. And then Songbow turns to Isaac, because Isaac also speaks Sasuran, I think. And he's just going to say, okay, so the captain actually sort of regrets all the killing that he did. And he says that Meow does too, and that he doesn't really blame her for it. I don't think he's lying. I don't know. I'm not good at telling that sort of thing. I think maybe, since the captain's not crazy, our only real chance of not having to fight all of these people all at the same time is convincing them to go along with the captain, and then maybe they just like go live in that vampire tower or something. Either that, or we need to kill these people down here right now.
Well,
I think that's really our only two choices.
Look, I highly doubt that the captain is not insane. Like, he's been trapped here for like hundreds of years in a sarcophagus that's submerged underwater.
That's true, but we don't really know how cognizant they've been the whole time. Like, it seems like some of them just recently started waking up.
Well, these ones...
So, like, if they were sort of in stasis, then maybe it's not so bad. I mean, like, it's still bad.
They want my skin. Alright, and they want Bubbles' skin. And Bubbles doesn't seem to understand that.
I mean, you take good care of yourself. Like, the drugs act as a sort of preservative.
Yeah. Look, it doesn't change the fact that stealing someone's skin is insane. It's not a sane or logical thing to do.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, unless you come from like a society
They
that's all
did it.
about skin stealing.
They came from Galarian. You know, that was not common. No, I don't think so.
I mean, that's fair. Nothing that I've seen pointed to that having been common.
Look, my recommendation is to pit these fools against each other. Let them kill each other. And then we just leave. The treasure's not worth... Like, the juice isn't worth a squeeze, if you know what I mean. Right? It's just not worth it.
Right. But if we fail at pitting them against each other, then we have to face all of them at once.
That's, I think, why we need someone like Goldleaf to do it. It's very convincing.
Yeah. Okay, that might work. Sure. Yeah, let's tell him the plan.
Okay. Hey, does he speak a different language? Oh, they're moving.
I don't know. We're gonna find out. I just start speaking to Goldleaf in all of the languages that I know to see if he understands me in any of them.
Don't think that I know any of your languages.
I've got
what about
Dwarven,
mine?
Halfling, Susurran, Tanuki, and Tian.
Nope.
Although obviously Tian wouldn't work because they speak Tian too.
I have Diabolic, I think. There's Goblin, Russin, Solid,
Okay,
and then
so Jade, you hear a voice in your head, a man's voice. He says, "Are you the captain of this jolly crew?"
And who might be asking?
I am Captain Shen, though I am a captain no more. I am the one who is imprisoned.
Why call yourself Captain Shen if you're no longer a captain?
Old habits die hard, I guess.
I'm Captain Jade. What is it that you need from me?
Well, I would very much like to be freed. And as I said to one of your companions, I would be willing to swear an oath of repayment. And any oath that I swear would be followed by any of my crew whose minds remain intact. As a captain, you understand the burden, I suppose, of leadership, of others looking to you for guidance, falling in love with you, or setting you up as some sort of parent they lost or never had, an authority figure, a friend, an older sibling. Whatever they need in their life, it feels like they cast you in that role. They act tough and independent, but any time things get complicated or scary, confusing, they all look at you, all at the same time, and you feel their gaze, laying one weight upon the next on your shoulders. And you bear it because you love them, because you know no other path, no other route to sail. I, in my hubris, failed my crew, my family. I just want a chance to salvage what's left and try and make things right. the brilliant scholar and academic on your crew told me that I could kill bad guys. That sounds cool. Do
You
you
understand-
kill bad guys?
If the occasion calls for it. But you must understand, for all of those exact reasons that you just stated, this weight that you say that I carry, it's no heavy weight. Love is not a heavy weight. So you must understand when I say, how should we trust you?
I am an untrustworthy sort. I am a scoundrel, a fiend among men, so hated by the gods that even Lady Pharasma wouldn't take us when we died. Damned for all eternity to fester and rot with our own guilt and regret. But I will tell you this. It could be a gamble worth taking. Trust aside. Freeing me when I swear an oath to you. As a spirit, I must abide. You could ask for all my treasure, and I will remove the curse I placed upon it. You could demand I serve you as a lieutenant in your fleet. You could force me to become your mentor, teach you all I know of piracy. Or you could trust that my guilt, my shame, and my regret have marinated into the decaying bones of my once mortal frame, and that I truly seek to atone, and that you could be the one who sets loose upon, where are we again? Someone told me we're not in Galarian anymore.
We're floating in the air.
Ah, okay, excellent. Yes, that you are the one responsible for freeing me, and that every act I commit from that moment forward can be traced back to you. You know what? Actually, when I think about what I just said, that doesn't sell it very well. Let's go back to the other ones. The rewind. Yeah, take it back a little bit. A couple of chapters earlier. To the treasure part. That, or servitude. I'm okay with either of those. But I really am sorry that we got caught and that my crew was tortured. And also that I lost track of how many people I killed. Really, I am sorry.
Hold on, pause a moment. You're sorry you got caught, but you're not
Yes.
sorry that you did it.
Well, I had my reason.
And what reasons were those?
Whew. I don't know how much time you have. There was...
How about you give me your top two?
Okay, he tells you the story of a young man who was not born of noble blood, but who fell in love with the Shogun's daughter. And it's like a 5-season, 13-episode per season story of love, betrayal, family, honor, class disparity, destiny, finding your own way, loss, betrayal, vengeance. It's fucking incredible. It's like Shogun and Black Flag got mashed together into like a new show. It's fucking crazy. Yeah.
So would you GM Crash, would you say that this story how long would it take for Captain to tell me this?
Well, are you familiar with the man Patrick Rothfuss who betrayed all of us?
I am familiar.
Okay. So, remember how they made an audiobook out of his book that was about a guy telling a story to another guy in one night, but the audiobook was 48 hours long? It's like that. It's like that. Like, you're in his mind palace now. He's like drawn you in. You're like living through all 5 seasons of the show.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
he's in the middle of his story, could
Okay.
you assume that this is a pretty generic type thing, love, loss, all that stuff? Probably something I've heard in a similar fashion before.
Yeah. But I mean, it's pretty good though. Like, like the princess died trying to be with him, and he swore revenge against the shogun, and then the shogun, like to show him that he had no power, murdered his entire family, and any of his friends and allies. He like fled, a coward, ashamed, but then he started a bandit group, started like fighting back against the shogun, but then after a while he lost himself in it. He lost himself in vengeance.
Okay,
And then
so
he found to him like-minded people who had all had something precious taken from them.
So would you say that
Hmm.
if Jade appeared to be actively listening, but
Yeah.
kind of zoned out for, I don't know, approximately 10 minutes,
Oh yeah.
that she could refocus one of her...
Okay,
cool.
yeah, for sure.
I think you can listen to a story and refocus.
Oh yeah, you can definitely refocus by listening to the story. I mean, you're a captain now. You could be picking up tips and tricks.
Okay.
Okay.
This guy's a professional bullshit artist.
You gotta understand, he comes from the first age when they hadn't done all this shit yet. So like, it wasn't cliche for him. Like it was his life. You know what I'm saying?
I need
Yeah, but anyways,
character moment with everybody.
you come out of like your tired like meditation of focusing, and then he's like, and that's when I found out the Shogun was my brother. Separated at birth we were. Our father, targeted by the gods, knew that his bloodline was in danger, and then so on and so forth. I mean, it's fucking complicated at this point, but
Jade's doing one of those, interesting. Oh, that's crazy.
So I have to ask Jade, are you the kind of character who talks out loud when they're doing telepathy, or are you able to do it in your head?
I feel like she's an in the head kind of person.
Okay. What is the look on your face when you're doing telepathy?
Captain, why you look constipated? No, don't say that.
So you know how sometimes a dog might have the slightest underbite, and their little jowl will get stuck on one of their bottom canines as it's poking up.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine
See that every
Jade
day.
kind of like in a half scowl, and her top lip is just kind of stuck on one of her bottom canines, but in like the cutest way.
Mm-mm. Okay. So, Goldleaf, you see Jade zoning out in a way similar to Songbow, but cuter, and you can only assume that the captain's talking to her now.
Oh, she's adorable. So this was kind of weird. Both Songbow and Isaac just walk over to Goldleaf, start talking at him in weird languages, and then Songbow just walks away.
It'll speak any other language? None at all.
Hoshin hears your distress. He comes over. He says, "I speak a few languages.
Yeah.
I can help. What's going on?"
Goldleaf
Oh,
started
we're just-
speaking in something that's aside from common. So yes, he does speak another language, but none of the ones that you guys were talking to
Damn.
him. Oh, but he does
I can't
start
believe
kind
you
of
don't speak Russian.
don't speak Russian. He does walk away a little bit, look at Songbow, and then he's gonna cast message.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay.
He walks away murmuring, but Songbow, you clearly hear it in your ears. Okay, that was very weird that you started talking languages to me. I assume you were trying to get my attention. Did you want something, or and you hear it directly into your ears.
Is this replyable inside my head the same way it is in Dungeons and Dragons?
It says the target can give a brief response as a reaction or free action, but must be able to see you and be within range to do so.
Okay.
If they respond, their response is delivered directly to your ear, just as the original message. Goldleaf doesn't have a mouth. Sound just
Okay.
comes out of his holes in his eyes, so
They're like blinking. Like we were trying to-
I can't even blink.
Yeah. Songbo thinks back at you, and he says, "Yeah, so we've got a couple options here. Either we fight the crew members before we do anything else to release the captain, or we release the captain and believe that he regrets going a little crazy with the killing part, or we try to convince them to turn on each other." The captain did say that he sort of regretted everything towards the end after he sort of lost count of how many people he killed. It made him realize that maybe this wasn't quite what he should be doing. And he said that Meow felt the same way. I don't know if that's enough, but you're the most convincing of us. So if we're going to convince anybody of anything, I think it's probably got to be you to do it. Although the captain's really good at that too. Maybe you should rope her in with this message thing.
She
was just sort of surrounded by people and you weren't.
Makes sense. Okay. I'll continue kind of just walking around, murmuring. When I get Jade in sight, I'll cast a message at her. You seem to be staring up into space. Are you also having a conversation with this so-called captain?
Jade shakes her head and like licks her lips and like gets the stuck lip off, and then just kind of fixes her face for a second, and then, oh, Goldleaf, where'd you go?
Just walking around. Apparently, we want to have conversations that don't involve the rest of these people, so I'm just going to be casting message from a distance.
Got it.
Okay.
Yes, I was talking to the captain.
You guys see that a lot of blood has joined the other blood and is now managing to flow out of the channel and up the stairs into the central coffin.
Bubbles, no!
You see Bubbles is bleeding into the coffin, and Bonsai is saying, "Oh, so strong and so brave. The sacrifice you're making for our mission, for our group, I'll never forget it."
Holy shit, that's a lot of lies. Are you okay?
Bubbles looks at you like a guy that's donated blood to get pizza at college. He's not long for this world.
Oh shit.
Bonsai says, "It's all right. Here, I'll help him. You worry about the next sarcophagus."
Well, hold on a second. Isaac?
What happened?
Doctor!
It was pretty easy. The rune said blood.
Holy shit! What happened to him? Oh, you get away from that monkey! Get away! Shoo!
When you say that, she flees Naruto run because, she's TN pirate. But, since she's a skeleton, it kind of looks like, and she has the red hair, it just looks like a fucking chicken. Like a human-sized chicken.
And as she's doing this, all of a sudden you'll see Cloudhoof kick it into high gear and like just almost appear right next to her.
Okay. It's hard being big.
Man, this reminds me of Disney World.
Okay, as you approach, she
dying gorilla.
She wheels around. She says, "I'm sorry. He wanted to be helpful, and I was just trying to help him be helpful. He was so sad." She says, "Listen,
I'm going to pick her up by her throat."
All right, you will have to grapple, because at the end of the day, these guys are still combat capable.
Yep.
All right, that means we'll have to roll it to initiative.
Oh no, you could have waited until I healed him.
He's got a
Alright.
B team badge.
B team badge taking care of him right now. He's fine.
Yeah, everything is
No.
just circumstantial for him.
Once we're in combat.
All right, here we go. All right, you could roll athletics for initiative, Cloudhoof. Isaac, you could roll medicine if you'd like.
Mm.
I think everyone else is on perception, maybe. Jade, I guess you could be on diplomacy because you're talking to somebody. Get that music. Maybe we won't need it.
Why
I
were
don't
there
know.
so many dice?
What do you mean? Why were there so many times? What are you talking about? That's a weird thing to ask somebody.
Okay, sir.
Let's see.
Dice so nice, you wish you rolled twice.
Oops, I spilled my dice.
Man. I can't let this gorilla the guy. I can't do it.
Oh, this is a little too slow. I know it picks up, but yeah, all right. Well, all right. We'll do something else. It's a little too slow.
If needed.
What, you got something?
I have this portrait of him that we could remember him by.
Wait, what is that portrait of?
He's not dying.
It's a bubble.
All right, here we go. All right. Looks like we've all rolled in. The Captain Jade, you starting us fight.
We could have refocused, definitely.
All right, what do you got for us, Captain Jade? Captain Jade, your captain senses kick in seconds before Cloudhoof grabs Bonsai by her bony neck. What do you do? When all eyes are on you, Captain.
I know. I feel the pressure. So Cloudhoof hasn't yet.
No, so
grappled?
he rushed past in a flurry, and then you, with your we'll say captain senses, but you just rolled really good. But your captain senses, you're like, oh shit, and you see he's like he's reaching out, and she's talking some shit to him about stuff, and you can see he's just, it's boiling over. The pot's boiling over. But you also see that all eyes from, her allies are on her. Even her alleged rival for life.
Damn it. All right.
Out of character in all fairness, you could say stop. Stop.
I think she's working on it. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what she's up to. She's the captain, though. What you decide here today will affect everything. Why are there little Pac-Man symbols on your ruler now?
That's what I was curious. I was like, did I push the wrong button?
Does everybody get Pac-Mans on the ruler now?
Show direction?
I don't have any. Is it a PC thing? Huh, weird. Okay.
Jade's gonna run over and push Bonsai out of the way and stand there defiantly in front of Cloudhoof.
Oh, okay.
And just say, stop.
All right. Go ahead and give me a reposition on Bonsai, but sensing that you're trying to de-escalate, and she doesn't want to die here today. This dude does bludgeoning damage. She's a skeleton. she would agree to, you know, 1 success higher, whatever you roll.
Do I roll something specific
Lots
for
at stake.
that?
Yeah, you target her, and then you use the action macro, and you do reposition. It's at towards the bottom of the 3rd column. It's an athletic skill.
Oh boy. Make
Like
sure I'm targeting
normally in a
her
more narrative game, we would just say that you succeeded, but you know, like Pathfinder, we're trying to honor the dice. I mean, the dice that wouldn't let my door robot close a fucking door last Monday. But all right, so a failure turns into a success. So you do kind of force move her back there. And then you have what, 1 action left, or are you as part of that action, are you turning to Cloudhoof and just kind of like WWE free speaking at him? It makes sense because technically PCs aren't able to use any mechanical social skills on other PCs. So you can't use stuff like, you know, I rolled a 38 on my persuasion, or, you know, you have to do what I say kind of thing. It's not supported by the rules. Yeah. All right, so role play the hell out of it, I guess. Let's see what you got.
Cloudhoof, no, this is a mistake. Do you not understand what is at stake here?
Okay. All right, play past this to Cloudhoof. Cloudhoof, you decide you can de-escalate and we end combat. Whatever it's in your hands now, bro. The whole world, it's in your hands. My world, so Scribbles, is in your hands right now. No, I'm just.
Well, I'd stop.
I didn't mean to put that much pressure on you. Do whatever the fuck you want. It's Pathfinder. It's Pathfinder.
Yeah, I'd stop.
Okay. As you stop, you can see in Bonsai's highlights, she got the fucking message. She says to you, "All right, big boy, I got the fucking message." Because these pirates are pretty straight shooters. And she says, "You don't want me to take Isaac's skin. You don't want me to take Bubbles' meat. Fine. That was very rude of me. You've done so much for us. I was being gross. I'm sorry." As she starts making crying sounds, it's just sort of a whistling sound because skeleton. And she says, "I haven't always been like this. I used to be a normal person. I woke up craving muscles, skin, something to feel alive again." She collapses into a mostly pile of bones, but still, you know, also a skeleton. It just weeps. When you heal Bubbles, he looks at you. He looks at his wound. He looks at the blood on the ground. He signs something at you. And then he hugs you.
I was about to say, Bubbles shouldn't sign curse words.
No, he hugs you, Isaac. He hugs you. He's all upset. He's all mixed up. Goth girls will do that to you.
They're gonna hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna hurt you. We gotta keep you safe.
He cries harder. He cries harder. This is how Cinnamon Bun Lab Assisted Bubbles is. He's only been around a goth girl for about 30 minutes, and his life's been ruined.
They trouble, man. They trouble.
You get used to.
When you say that, he just cries harder. Not for himself, but for you, for the damaged, broken thing that you've become.
I think you two have this. I'm gonna leave you some space. What's this commotion I'm hearing?
Oh, Meow says, "Oh, Mr. Cloudhoof was finally fed up with Bonsai's inappropriate and disgusting behavior.
What's a popular deity in Terranathus? Like, what's their main one?
Oof. They have a few that they hold in high regard. They got like the top
It's
seven.
the elf architect lady is one of them. I
Correct,
don't
yes.
remember what her name is though.
Findaladlara, the guiding hand, the elven goddess of architecture, art, and tradition. That's a tough one. Tradition, that's a tough one to be the god of. I feel like that's not always great.
Songbow's gonna look over at Goldleaf and be like, "All right, we need to have a come to Finda." I already forgot how to say her name.
It's very elven. It's very Tolkien elven. Yeah, Findaladlara.
We need to have like a come to Findaladlara moment here.
Nice,
Okay,
nice.
all of you undead people over here, Goldleaf's got something to say to you. We've gotta get all this shit ironed out, and Goldleaf's the one to do it with help from the captain.
Okay. All right. Hoshin says, I like your assertiveness. I'm ready to leave this cursed place.
Just look at
All right. You guys,
I wanna help Bubbles.
Songbow's doing the message me eyes.
all right. You see Squirts is just scooping up Bubbles'
meat.
blood. Yeah, and he's putting it into bottles.
Yeah,
That's a
okay.
good idea. Yeah.
He looks up at you, Songbow, and he says, "Oh, the captain's gonna love this. I've got some real fine blood recipes."
Squirts, I have bad news for you. I don't think the captain is very thrilled about most of your recipes. I will try anything you make once, but I don't think the captain is willing to give you that amount of leeway.
Oh, is she a chicken nuggets kid?
That's the vibe I'm getting, yeah.
Okay. All right. So she's the captain. We'll make a special plate. Macaroni and cheese and chicken nuggets for the captain, and everyone else can have real food.
I bet she would really appreciate that.
Thank you for helping me navigate this difficult time. It continues to just scoop up blood as it continues to just gurgle on the ground.
I'll cast message to
Just trying to remember
Songbow.
if he has holy water in his backpack or not.
Songwell will
Well,
think
yeah,
at you
it's a
like,
nice way.
listen, I think that they have been cursed and suffered for like 1,000 years, and that obviously they're not doing okay. Like I think we give them this chance, and I think that if we have to hunt them down later, then we have to hunt them down later. But I think that the best start off we can give them is you and the captain tag teaming an inspirational speech about being better than before, and call on Meow and their captain and how they think that maybe they went too far, and that you can still be big bad pirates, but also not sacrifice people to dark powers.
No, that's fair. That's quite fair. Also, they would owe us quite a bit because I mean, how would they get off this? How would they get off this island? We have 2 ships. They would need at least one of them from us.
Yeah, plus Cloudhoof and we're gonna harvest the fuck out of that stone serpent, because we're gonna have to kill that thing on the way out of here.
Oh, 100%.
And I bet we can get some good ass shit from him.
While we make them kill the serpent to show their loyalty.
Or that too. Alright, well, Goldleaf will walk over to the coffin.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Jade, would you be able to join me for brief moments?
All right, yeah, you definitely see Bonsai trying to keep her distance from Cloudhoof.
So, we understand that there's some tensions that are happening here. It may be stemming from the fact that as we pass the murals coming into this room, we notice the various horrific activities that your crew had performed in the past and were chiseled into said walls.
Oh,
However-
Hoshin raises his hand and says, "Please, you don't need to compliment us. We know that we did legendary work."
Yeah. However, in meeting you all, well, I'm assuming the many years that you all have been trapped down here, you've had some time to reflect on your past, why you're here, why you haven't been let out, etc., etc.
Yes. Hoshin nods. Meow says, "Of course. I've known for a very long time." Bonsai kind of tried to move closer. Says, "Yes, I think the people of Tian Sha definitely made it clear to us that they were not happy with what we did." Then her eyelights look around like,
Rose?
Oh, Rose says, "I care nothing for such things. I just wish to see the captain one last time. If I am to die here because you lot can't trust us, at least let me look upon him one last time."
Well,
Also, if the I don't know. We were pirates. Once you start down a path, it's hard to find another way. You be
God damn it, Wax.
He's just missing the huge bandage on his cut arm. But yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Gave him a walker. His legs hurt.
that could be the thumbnail.
People are like, you should do thumbnails that entice people to watch your exciting adventure. Gorilla with a walker.
Okay, you're gonna have to watch to figure this one out. That's how it lures you in.
All right. Rose says, I was already down a dark path. I was born a Dampier, hated by all, persecuted. My human father, left to raise me, killed by overzealous priests of Pharasma. The world wanted me dead. And so I turned that back on them, and I found others who felt that way, others who had been cast out, others who were delivering death upon those who would have them dead. I would be lying if I said there weren't nights that the screams and the ghosts of those we killed don't haunt me. But what's done is done.
Sometimes you can't take things back from your past once it's gone through. That much I very much know from experience. You know what? Honestly, I have not spoken with this man. But from what it sounds like from the other people who have, it seems like our captain is regretting some of the things that he has done that has led him to his imprisonment?
He didn't sound like that at all to me.
Cloudhoof, with your very high perception, when he says that to Rose, you get the sense that Rose has also been talking to the captain.
I think he wants out regardless of who lets him out.
Uh,
But good thing.
I don't envy
Besides, I'll
you.
go along
If
with
this was a Vigima game, I would
I'd
be
be
like,
attacking everyone right now. I'd
well,
be-
I was going to say I would definitely be pulling a Scarlet and like saving and then going through each story option to see which one is the best one. And if that didn't convince me, I'd go online and I'd be like, what happens if I do this in this particular part of the game? Because I mean, it's a pretty big decision. Oh, Songbow, I see you over at this. What is this? The silence one?
Yeah.
All right.
So, I, as being an air kineticist, I have the ability to create or destroy air.
Oh.
The only thing I could think to do for silence is to like destroy pockets of air around it because vacuums are very
Right,
quiet.
yeah.
I don't know if that'll help, but that's what I'm going to try to do.
All right. As you do, it begins to shift and move. Runes of glowing blood appear as it begins to spill over, fill the channel, and head towards the center of the room. It climbs the steps and enters the central sarcophagus.
Damn it! Couldn't you have waited for the captain to make a decision?
Only
No, there's still one left.
There's still one
Only
lock
one
left.
remains.
Salt.
Ah, okay.
Samba goes over to the last one. He just starts bitching real loud.
Pete
He's being
says,
so
Captain,
fucking salty.
did you say you needed salt? Oh, Pete and Pete got some salt here.
Hold
Nope.
on.
Okay. Yeah, it's real easy. Gravel just shits it out. I've been picking it up the whole time.
And what do you do with this shit salt?
We've been using it on the food.
Ugh.
You guys have been with us for like half a day.
Gravels is great. Spins in a circle
That'd be so convenient.
a few
not gonna
times
lie.
and then just dumps some salt out of his butthole. and immediately Pete and Pete's there with a dustpan. Just
We could just feed Gravel stuff and then just sell his salt in Terranathus and just, like, retire.
All right, Hoshin looks to you, Captain Jade and Lex, and he doesn't say anything because he's very polite, but definitely is giving you a look, kind of like his character art, like keep going. It's kind of a come on, we're almost there. Where are we going with this?
I turn the stage to Captain Jade.
Okay.
I'll walk a few paces away, especially from Rose. But then I'll cast message to Jade saying, I know our crew has just started out. How people will perceive us will be through the actions that we do, so whatever you decide, I'm with you, Captain.
So out of character for a moment because
It's a big decision.
I'm
right?
still a fledgling captain, and this is a big decision, and I don't know if I feel like I should be making such a big decision for everybody, especially if it potentially means death of your character. So I'm definitely on board with, hey, let's see what happens, and if we need to, we can kick some ass. But I am curious as to what other people are thinking.
I think Longbow had brought up something of, if if they do leave, they could always go to the Vampire Tower, or they can go to Port Eclipse because there's a pretty big undead community there as well. They'll probably stir some shit, so we could probably at least see what would happen from that. And I mean, there's powerful pirates and stuff. Maybe they'll lose. Who knows?
Couldn't we just attempt to recruit them?
Or we could attempt to recruit them
VTT.
and see, how that works out. Though I think as Goldleaf was kind of saying, our actions, or at least I think what he was trying to get across was that a lot of people have been putting into question our legitimacy as pirates. So how do we want to direct that narrative? Recruiting a formerly bloodthirsty crew that is reformed, adopting sky raiders who deal in slavery.
Dead men say no tales.
Yeah, like, not saying those are bad ideas. Just how do we want to be known as? Because people are going to talk about us one way or another. So how do we want to kind of, get a hold of that situation? If we can reform these guys, I mean, that's, I guess all for the better.
I know we all like to do this, the friendship is magic thing, but the reality is some people are not going to reform.
Also very true.
Please don't take my evil gremlin laugh as a yes or no to any of this. Like, I just want you to.
That's just, I mean, as funny as it is, the reality is we're about to release the captain of these people. My thought is immediately the captain's going to get his crew back and try to take our ship, if not raising us as members for his crew. And all of them have just nobody we have fought, even none of the well, Dawnbeak Raiders did do kidnapping, trafficking. They were following the orders of their captains for the most part. That's how it seems. Especially the ones we've talked to. Like, they're ordinary pirates just trying to get by. These people reveled in the destruction and chaos they were causing, and are only seem to be capitulating now because they want out. So they have no morals. They're trying to believe. They've shown to not have morals, at least by their past actions. So thinking that just all of a sudden they're going to be good, I'd rather not be the one responsible for letting them out into the world as a whole. Especially when they have a whole bunch of undead that they can mindlessly, that are still alive, are still reanimatable outside of here. Because that's something that, if we don't stop him here, everything else in this place is still going to be undead, alive.
It's true. There is that bone amalgamation you guys left in Hootie's room.
We don't talk about that.
Look what they did to the bubble.
Out of sight, out of mind.
All right, it sounds like there's two for I can't forgive them for their past crimes, for what they've done to Bubbles, and for making me feel uncomfortable for the last 4 sessions. And that's completely legitimate, and I respect it. I respect that space that you're in. And then It sounds like if only the poll app still works. Throw a poll up.
So in that mindset, how would we want to move forward then? Like, do we just plan on kicking some ass and getting out of here and not even letting the captain out?
I would love to not let the captain out and figure a way to just drill a hole into the top of this coffin and pour the rice right in there. That's me personally. That's what I would like to do. If not, I'd rather take on the captain on our own terms without his henchmen here. It's gonna be tricky.
Couldn't we
Because
just
they'll
lock them
reanimate
out of
over
the room?
time too. Well, they reanimate too, and there's no way to lock them out, is there? No way of re-engaging the lock. The only other way is to convince them to turn on the captain, and 2 of these people are love struck by the captain. I don't think they're really going to turn. That's my mentality. But I will capitulate to whatever the crew decides as a whole. But that's my opinion.
I think they've had every opportunity to betray us up to this point if they had wanted to, and they haven't yet. So do we want to be the ones to betray them first? And cement in them, if any of them live, that they were right the whole time?
Dang, bro. Usually we pay out faxpirations for answering questions like that. Dang, dude. All right. If you don't have if no one has anything else to say about it, maybe just you just go give chance, no chance in chat. You have a better sense of where you're at since we don't have the beautiful poll app anymore. Oh, they take everything from us. Okay, I've got no chance. Chance. Oh shit. No chance. He didn't die, bro.
He might as well be.
Oh no, Captain Jade. In the end, it's all up to you.
It's not like I manufactured that just now. It's a rapper.
All right, what's the call, Captain? All right, but whatever you say goes, Captain. Oh, I mean, it's not wow, oof, powerful. Okay, all right, all right. I guess role play it out then.
Just remember, if this goes wrong, Cloud's going to get the biggest "I told you so."
And that
Forever.
too is one of the burdens your crew will lay upon you. It's called creating content, you know? Like it's not making bad things happen, it's making things happen, putting things out into the world.
They're
Captain
going
Jade.
to release,
Oh, sorry,
and they're going to hurt so many gorillas.
Captain Jade, are you okay?
So Jade looks around the room,
Okay.
and she can see the disdain on Cloudhost's face and the frustration on Isaac's face, but there's a little twinkle in both Goldleaf and Songbow's eye, and Jade it's weighing heavy on her, but she knows that she feels like she's been given another chance, and she thinks that everybody should have that chance. Now, if for some reason somebody is given a second chance in Jade's eyes and they fuck it up, well then she'll fuck them up. So
Right.
she looks up and she says, "Let's raise the captain. I feel that we're all here for a reason in this moment. And if that's to allow him to speak one more time to his crew, then so be it.
Okay. When you say that, Rose lets out a huzzah. Meow looks a little nervous, but seems okay with it. You hear Bonsai yell "fuck yeah" from around the corner, but Hoshin, who really tries to keep it together, he just does one of these. Yes. All right.
What? Now I can't unsee it. I feel like that's his personality all in a nutshell.
He is kind of a nerd that tries to be cool by being like collected. You know those nerds. Yeah.
And he took off his glasses just to try and be cooler, because cool guys don't wear glasses. I don't know. Something. I don't know. For some reason, that I just got that mental image in my head.
All right. So
Longbow holds out his hand to Pete and Pete and says, "All right,
okay.
give me the salt."
All right. You want it fresh from the source or from the bag?
Actually, yeah, it's probably just more convenient if I just get it from the source.
Okay. Gravel
right.
looks at you.
Come on, Gravel.
Gravel! And you know that this ain't Pokemon, so there's no way you lifting Gravel up. So Gravel just goes with you. Ain't Ash Ketchum doing a one-handed curl on a 458-pound Pokemon, lifting it off a cliff edge. Dude's jacked. Gravel says, Gravel! Kind of looks around the room.
Yes, make some gravel.
You hear Gravel's stomach grumble. It just starts eating the wall. Gravel. All right. Time passes. He's eating chunks of the wall. You hear his stomach kind of make a horrible sound, a curse sound, like he ate cursed stone. He looks like he's having stomach problems. He goes next to you and he poop on your foot. The salt is warm. Big chunks of crystalline salt. And then with relief he says, Gravel. And he wanders off.
All right, I lift my foot and I like slowly bring it forward. Like I don't bend over and pick it up, but I'm just balancing it on the end of my foot.
Okay.
And then I sort of toss it up onto the sarcophagus.
You hacky sack it up on there? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
As it lands, same deal. Blood, blurp, 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 blurp. And then it goes this way, blurp, blurp, blurp. To the center. And then over here. And to the oh no! It's all over the place. I tried to make something nice, and it got ruined. All right, there we go. So as it does, the blood flows into the sarcophagus in the middle, and then you hear an evil laugh from inside the sarcophagus.
What?
And the laugh says, ha 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 ha. And the lid, explodes off. Hits the roof of this stone, gazebo kind of structure. Shatters, rains, the stone and wood down. And then you see, rising from the sarcophagus, a completely normal-sized man. He's like 5'6", which was very tall back in the day in Tian Sha. Very tall guy. And he looks like this. He is dressed like an evil ninja samurai warlock. And he has 2 swords, one of which is a Sephiroth Nodachi. Not a normal Nodachi, which is like a polearm, but like a Sephiroth Nodachi. So, like, not a real weapon at all. Yeah. that he wields one-handed, and you don't even know how it fit in the fucking coffin with him. All of his robes and clothes, they like ripple around him, and you see that he is somehow all undead at once. Like he's like a vampire, skeleton, ghoul, zombie, mummy. He's kind of got a mismatch of all of them. His eyes gleam with intensity, and you realize that they aren't eye lights at all, but orbs of blood filled with fell magic.
Giving you all the biggest stink eye.
His tongue is just animated blood. And he licks his sharp fangs. Oh, sorry. And then I guess music starts playing. Hold on. Here we go. Looking over, looking over, you see Bonsai has a jute. Is that what it is? The little Japanese guitar out, you know, and she's just fucking strumming away to this mysterious song that does not indicate any bad decisions were made tonight. All right, it's at that point when we have to roll into initiative because the four.
So that we can know what order he's going to thank all of us in.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
If I've still been giving Bubbles medical care, could I still use medicine?
Yes. Yeah. Of course. Bubbles needs a lot because what really is injured is his broken heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his shattered pride,
It appears that his feels has a bad boo-boo.
All right. Somehow this is more menacing.
I know.
Wait, did I roll everybody in? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to roll everybody. I meant to, there's a button I hit to roll just the NPCs in. I can end the combat and start a new one. Sorry about that, guys. Shit. I have to start it and end it. Hold on.
Almost sounds like an 8-bit remake.
All of the buttons look the same on my screen. It's too high resolution. They're just little ants. This is the UI for ants. I scream, sadly. All right, try again.
I got a 23. Can I keep the one that I actually rolled?
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you
go
in your
last
favor. If you actually rolled the initiative and before I rolled it for you, you could take the better initiative.
It's pause, so it's not letting me roll.
Oh, that's kind of weird. Here, I'll unpause it.
Character sheet just let me know.
It's not letting you roll initiative?
All
right, I'm gonna-
I pull up my character sheet. I don't know what.
It's not letting you pull up your character sheet? Then you definitely need to refresh. You want to? What are you rolling for initiative? I don't think you were doing athletics, right?
I'm trying to do perception.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll roll it off your sheet for you. There you go. Appreciate it. But you're probably gonna need your character sheet.
Right.
There you go. All right, we're starting now. I'll increase you to 23 there. Isaac, there we go. All right. Okay, so. All right. Potion says, he draws his weapon. Now, what am I kidding? Who am I kidding? This is such a fucking tense Mexican standoff situation for. He definitely has his weapon already had. Changes grip on his weapon. There we go. So now he's got his weapon held two-handed, and he says, it was his first Pac-Man. Then with his second Pac-Man, he says, "Careful, something's wrong. Captain, do you feel it?" And the captain says, "Of course I do. You think it would be that easy to free me?" And then Hoshin says, "Friends, please stand with us. Our work is not yet done." And then he is going to head down this way with his 25 feet of movement. All right, play passes to Rose. All right. Rose's gun is already loaded. Let me check. Oh, okay. She's gonna activate an exsanguinating ammo, and then she's going to ready a shot against anyone that tries to hurt the captain or is responsible for making the captain sad. That's her trigger. Play passes to Goldleaf.
Damn. Ocean started moving that way. Alright.
Oh, you're very confident the captain's melee reach is 10 feet with the no dachi he wields one-handed. Also, it says the katana is two-handed. He also wields that one-handed. But that's actually a versatile weapon, so that makes a little bit more sense.
Alright, well I guess the first thing I'm gonna do is cast shield.
Okay.
Put that on myself. And then I am going to walk past him.
Okay.
Past his 10-foot reach.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of look at him before looking down at Hoshin. Does the captain do anything?
As you walk past him, he says, "Do they still sing Hootie's greatest battle song? Hold my hand."
If that's a request, I can put it in. Hoshin, what exactly are you noticing? But I am going to just one act and cast Courageous Anthem.
Okay.
And have that going at least for now.
Mm-hmm. Do you perform the famous bard Hootie, his famous combat ballad, Hold My Hand?
I do.
Oh, wow. Okay. Whew. All right. When you do, you see a tear of blood roll down Rose's cheek in remembrance.
Alright, but yeah, I guess 60-foot elimination, whoever is within that stupid ass size is going to get buffed with Courageous Anthem.
Curse you. Curse you forever.
Allies.
All right, who do you consider to be an ally?
Well, obviously my party.
Okay.
But
these guys know how bards work. If they don't get the bard buff, you're saying something to them.
How do they view Goldleaf? What's their friend status on the social apps? Are we considered friends?
Their character sheet still says party.
Okay. Then they'll get the buff.
Okay. All right. This goddamn buff. Hold on. It's in the white knight folder, and it looks like muscle. Is that the one you're doing? That's courageous, right?
Yes,
is that what you're doing?
courageous.
Okay. All right. I did it. Okay. And that's your turn?
Yep. I'm a needy bitch
right
now.
That's okay. That's okay. We make it work, bro. I remember roll 25E, bro. It's fine. It's fine. Gotta click a couple extra buttons. Not a big deal. No big deal. Anyways, you hear a sound. It sounds like I'm not good at making this sound. Can anybody make the sound of a transformer transforming? No, yeah, perfect. All right, so you You hear a sound that instinctively all of you know means that a construct has turned into a different stage construct. A sound you know well because of QB.
Oh, fuck. No! Yes,
for sure. And let's see. All right. So it
You know what?
appears.
I would be totally fine if Cloudhoof said "I told you so" 5 times every single session until we finish this.
All right. Let's see. Songbow, you see it come into view. It is the sarcophagus, but now in kick-ass robot knight form.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. It sees you and begins to head towards you. It's got a speed of only 20. As it approaches you, you see that its right arm is a hammer made of blood.
Joke's on him. If he tries to hit me with that, it'll just make a splash.
Damn, bro.
And I'll
Actually,
be fine.
that's actually the name of one of his moves.
Blood splash.
Well, these guys are mercury golems, but I reflavored. Anytime you see the word mercury, it's blood. I just didn't feel like changing out the word mercury 400 times. But yeah, they have a move called Blood Splash. Pretty cool. All right, and then I guess it will move with its third Pac-Man into melee with you.
Why, hello.
All right, play
I try
passes.
it and I say, I'm against cruel and unusual punishment, even for those who have committed heinous acts against innocent individuals. So I stand by my decision.
Damn. All right. When you say that, you hear telepathically in your mind, "I knew you were the coolest." It sounds like Captain Shen's voice. Captain Shen says, "Do not worry. I fight beside you once again, my friends." But when he goes to get out of the coffin, no. Chains of silvery blood bind him. He is restrained. He lets out a sigh. All right, play passes to Cloudhoof.
This guy definitely seems like the one who'd be like, "Oh, come on, that's cheating."
So he's bound to the coffin?
Yep, he is currently restrained in the coffin.
I'm going to say, "Bring me the rice!" and run up to him.
Okay, Squirts is right next to you. He says, okay. You can, one Pac-Man, if you have a fan free, take the rice from
Yeah.
Squirts. Okay.
And I'm going to come right up to
Okay. As you run up with rice in your hand, Rose says stop. She panics, and I guess she takes the shot. She says, "Why are you bringing rice to the cap?"
They haven't done anything, got him!
All right. So she will take the shot as you start running towards her. Here we go. All right, that's going to be a hit. Let's see. NPCs struggle. They struggle to use their special ammo. Let's see. Exsanguinating ammo. Alright. This ammo, small, blah, blah, blah. Substance makes the creature bleed for 1 minute after you deal damage to your creature with an activated exsanguinating ammo that the creature gains weakness 1 to persistent bleed damage. That's cute. In addition, the DC of any flat checks to end persistent bleeding increases from 15 to 17. Oh. Oh, okay. That's interesting.
All right.
Yeah. Well, only if something here causes bleeding damage. So.
But vampires and everything else.
Or the Blood Knights.
How could any of them cause bleed damage?
All right. So, so she did hit. Here's some gentle bullet damage. Not like it was a critical hit. So 12 points. but you now have effect and sanguinating ammo. All right. Okay. So then continue your turn. All right, you make it up there, and she screams at you, "Stop! What are you doing?" The captain said you were going to try something like this, but I didn't believe him. What do you do, bro?
So he's already turned on us.
The captain turns to you, and he cocks an eye, and like one of his orbs of blood that serves as highlights gets really small. And he says, "I did what? I'm the one in chains."
Look, I'll admit he has a creepy laugh, but that's it. That's all that happened.
I think he wants you to fight the sarcophagus, I guess.
You think that I would start a big fight by chaining myself up? He lets out another evil laugh. He's like, "Ah! You remind me of Donkey Dick. He always thought with his heart first and his dick second, never with his brain." Listen, you can stand next to me the whole fight and hold that sack of hateful rice over my head for all I can. But please, spare my crew.
Quick
God, he's such a
verification.
good guy.
Those Blood Knights, are they like a security feature that keep you in or something?
Meow says, I mean, it would make sense, if they made the puzzle kind of easy.
That's fair. Like last ditch effort. Keep them in. Okay.
Guess I'll hold here and turn. Just keeping an eye on this guy.
Okay.
Trust him
Rose
all.
looks at you and says, "Well, I'm sorry I shot you, but you scared me. I'm very stressed out." All right, play passes to Isaac.
So are we fighting the spooky blood samurai, or are we fighting the sarcophagus?
I mean, I'm gonna fight this Blood Knight guy that looks like he's gonna hit me with a blood hammer.
Oh,
I mean, to be honest, I'll probably run away first.
that's probably a good idea. So are we a team, or like, what are we doing here, guys? Like, I don't... Mr. Cursed King, or whatever, are you like a good... you're not a good guy, but are you like on our side, or...
He says, "Well, I honestly can't believe that you let me out without making me swear an oath. I had promised your captain and this guy right here. So I'm assuming that you're just either really stupid or you really do trust me. And now I
mean, also, you're not really out yet.
Well, I just wanted to
exactly.
say that the fact that you didn't make me swear an oath and then you freed me, it's touched me in a place I haven't been touched in a long time. Which is to say,
phrasing, buddy.
Don't worry, I'm sure Rose will take care of that.
Rose says, "I
it's
will,
been touched
Captain, I
everybody."
will. If you still have one." He says, Yes, and my heart is what I was trying to say. Such naivete. Such
Jade,
trust. I could never betray you." He turns to you, Captain Jade, and he says, "I'm sorry if I made you feel like I would."
You even had spooky music when you got up. It was just...
You exploded out of your coffin without even giving me the opportunity to enter into a contract with you because you stopped talking to me, however you were talking to me. Am I
It's
just
telepathy, a
supposed to,
gift from one of my former dark patrons.
am I just supposed to speak out loud again and hope that you hear me? I find that
like
very
it.
rude.
You see, he kind of makes a coy smile at you, and he says, "Well, I'm sort of chained up. I have plenty of time to talk right now." And then he winks one of his bloody highlights at you.
He's so damn spooky. I'm just gonna go around. You're not going...
Listen here, Captain. This is how this is going to work. you're going to enter into a contract with us. And in that contract, it's going to explicitly state, and we are going to make sure that every single bit of language in this contract is set so that there's absolutely no loopholes. You're going to be a part of our crew. I am going to be the captain, not you. You will respect all of the other crewmates on that ship. You will make sure that you do not kill anybody unless we discuss it as a team first. And you will stop this madness in here and keep Songbro from getting hit by the coffin?
No, I don't blame you if that still happens. This was kind of my own doing.
Yeah.
I would appreciate support,
as
though.
you make these commands out of initiative, out loud for everyone to hear, Hoshin looks so fucking scandalized right now. Like, no one would ever talk to the captain like this.
They're not
This
playing
is
by the
fucking-
rules.
This is fucking crazy. Bonsai just says, shame, and like she just starts getting her sword ready. She's like, okay, guess we're killing them. All right.
They really
Rose-
are Pathfinder 1 kids.
Rose just looks so befuddled. Like, what? You could say that? Meanwhile, Cloudhoof is holding 50 pounds of purified glutinous rice over his head while he is bound by ancient Tian magic, with 4 guardians coming to kill him. And he says, sounds good to me. Meow can make the contract up. And but I would like to receive and give equal respect.
Of course. I give all of my crewmates respect. So of course it's expected that we would do the same in turn.
Honestly, you should probably both be captains, but then, Captain, you're also the admiral or something like that.
Oh, that's good. He is the smartest and coolest member of your crew.
Yeah, didn't you
Meow's
guys?
not going to be writing up this contract by herself. It will be
Meow
Meow.
says, I don't think I could write it fast enough. These modern combats move so quickly.
I'm gonna throw electricity at the robot.
Look, they move as quick or slow as they
Damn.
It is a miss, not a critical miss, so it does do some splash damage, if you want.
Yeah, I would like that.
Okay. And you have the one that doesn't hurt your friends when you do splash damage?
No, well, if it misses, it only hits
miss splash.
Oh,
damage
okay,
when you
miss.
hit the
Okay.
target.
All right. It takes the full lightning damage.
It's weak to lightning. Oh, you guys are still writing a contract. Okay, well, Songbow's gonna die. That'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. Play passes to Cynical Blood Knight.
It's fine, Isaac. Longbow
You don't
has
you don't
the
hear
plot
this one
armor.
appear because it came out of the silent sarcophagus. All right. It turns the corner and it makes it to Bonsai. Bonsai, who's not paying attention because she's figuring out which person to kill first. Obviously not Isaac. She wants to take her time with it. I mean, anyways, so she gets attacked from behind by a blood hammer. Here we go. Hold on. What the fuck? Oh, I see the problem. Okay. What the heck? Okay, that's really weird. Just give me a second. The guy's broken for some reason. This wasn't even a custom monster. I was just like, this will be cool. Let's see. Where did it go? I feel so unprofessional right now. God damn it. Okay. Oh, it's a shapeshifter, and it's got different forms.
May I have to
Okay.
select the form or something?
Yeah, I gotta like. Okay, that's weird as fuck. Okay, so yeah. My bad. It doesn't attack with a hammer. It attacks her with a sword. Attacks her with a sword. All right. And I guess you can see it, right, Goldleaf? As it comes up?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you see that all the blood is on the outside and all the stone is on the inside. So this one's in a different form than the other one. All right. It attacks.
Bonsai,
And
behind you.
All right, that is gonna hit. You say, Bonsai behind you, right as the blade connects. All right, she is slashed. 14 points of damage, which takes her to bloodied. All right, play passes to Captain Jade. Admiral Jade? I've heard rumors.
Well, let's see. I think it would be unprofessional of me to try and attack if I'm having a discussion with the captain. Can I use my 3 actions in any way to progress the speed of this contract?
Oh, you're trying to get this contract written like in combat kind of deal?
I love that.
I mean, whatever it
yeah,
takes
alright,
to not have Songbo like be mashed to death by the coffin.
Oh,
the coffin is completely separate.
Oh yeah, when you bring that up, the captain says, I would like to get rid of them as well. They're the ones binding me to the coffin. They're actually coming to kill me.
Yeah, I think it's a security feature for him being released.
Yeah, I'm a tower that must be defended. Or allowed to die. He winks at you, Cloudroof.
All right, I will focus my attention on the knight then.
Okay.
Let's do.
But if you wanted to write a contract mid, like tower defense boss battle, you definitely could. You'd enter a victory point challenge.
We got to get that Documancer satchel from Acquisitions Incorporated. Poured it over.
What would this challenge look like?
You would say what skills you were using to bullshit, and then based on the skills, I'd set the DC. And then you'd have to get a certain number of successes.
Okay.
Before failures. Failure would indicate that the contract was just unsignable. That like both sides just can't agree with it.
Let's do it. I think diplomacy fits best here.
Critical fail means if you critically fail the VP challenge, that means that you wrote a contract that you thought was good, but it's actually beneficial to the other party and not to you. All right, so obviously the best skill that you could use here is legal lore. Do you have that?
No.
Okay, second best skill you can use here is society.
That's a no.
Okay. Next best skill you could use here would be diplomacy.
That's it.
Okay.
We've actually got a +10 in society, so if I can escape, I can get over there and help too.
I have a +13 in diplomacy.
All right, and then for anybody who's wondering what the fourth best one would be, it would be perception. To see how screwed you're getting.
So look at those
after that
loopholes.
would be deception. Anything besides those 5 would be like the hardest DC for your level. Be very nearly impossible to do. All right. What are you leading with rather than fighting these boss monsters?
Let's see. I feel like a Pac-Man is like a sentence, right?
For this skill challenge, I would be amenable to it's 2 actions per attempt, but you can roll a leftover action into next round. So you can do 1 this time and then 2 next turn if you don't move.
Cool. Okay.
So
We'll do
essentially,
that.
like interacting with the hazard.
Right, exactly.
All right.
Which, honestly, isn't that what user-end agreements and contracts are?
Yeah.
All right. I picture this as the Captain Shen and I both hunched over, and we dug around in either of our pockets, and we found like a scrap piece of fabric that's just kind of like falling apart, but it's gonna work.
Oh
right?
no! Meow says you can ride on my bandages, and she just tears some of the bandages off, and they have just like desiccated skin and rot on them.
Songbow blushes a little bit.
Jade holds up the piece of fabric before Meow could do anything and says, "Nope, I got it."
Oh, okay.
Jade finds a writing utensil somewhere in her bag of some sort.
Okay.
I'm just gonna feel that one into existence. It just magically appears. And then we're both hunched over and we're just writing furiously, looking up at each other, going, "This right here, this wording is." And then we're just
and people hear him say like, "Of course, 70%," and then you're like, "Absolutely not." He's like, "For you, of course. That's what I meant to say." Things like that.
Yeah, and we're
right.
just bantering back and forth while we do this.
All right, give me that diplomacy check. You are in the middle of a combat, trying to have a boss fight here. So I am going to say that it is a hard DC. So it's a 21 is what you're trying to hit. So that is a fail, but not a critical fail. So it doesn't count towards failure. But since we've started this process, what we're going to do now is the more victory points you have versus critical fail points, that's going to be the quality of the contract.
I'm gonna re-roll this.
If you don't have him bound to a contract by the time the fight ends, he will not be bound by a contract when the fight ends. You can take that however you want. Oh shit! All right. So that is 1 crit success.
Hell yeah!
All right. Very nice. Very nice. Big VPs. All right. Whew. Okay. He says, "You're a damn fine negotiator." Okay. And he's writing with his blood tongue, like his parts, since he's restrained. You know what I'm saying? All right. Then you're gonna roll your third action into the next round of contracts.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I shouldn't have let these guys randomly get named. I should have named this guy like Salty Blood Knight instead of Grateful Blood Knight. It would have made a lot more sense, but it's not. Sometimes
Name them according to like the coffin that came out of.
Yeah. That would make like a lot more sense. All right, this one appears, starts heading towards the group. This one is in rock form, so the blood's on the inside. Let's see. Oh, he sees there's a little boy unattended. It's one of his favorite foods. So 20 feet, and then he makes it! Oh, how exciting! All right, he gets you in the flank with the other one, Songbow, and he is going to. Are they all? They're not all sharing the same form, are they? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So it turns out that their stats change dramatically between their 2 different forms. That's so fucking cool. So the stone form has a speed of 20. And then the liquid form has a speed of 30, which is fucking bananas. But these 2 are in stone form. Stone gets up on you, and he is going to swing his hammer. There we go. And automation tools should be working again. So like,
Woohoo!
Oh, okay. He misses, even though your AC was penalized by the flank. All right, that is his turn. Play passes to Calm Blood Knight, who we will change his name to be Blood Knight. Okay. Let's see. Bubbles, Blood Knight. Bubbles is Blood Knight. English is hard. All right, so this one is in blood form. Okay. That's rad. Pathfinder's got such cool monsters. All right, so it's got 30-foot speed. He want to kill Bubbles, but he realized Bubbles is his father, so he's not going to kill Bubbles. All right, so then he's going to move up on Cloudhoof. Yeah. All right, this one's in blood form. Hold on. Go. He's got the speed for it. All right. And then he kicks Squirts, and Gravel's just barking at his legs. All right, and then he'll attack with the blood sword. That's what I meant to say. Blood sword. Definitely not Mercury. Oh, okay. So he's gonna fumble. Let's see what happens. Too much stuff. You get tangled in your gear. And are encumbered until you spend 2. That's fine. He's like a weird transformer, so he's like halfway between blood form and regular form. He has to spend 2 Pac-Mans to get rid of that. Damn. Okay. Play passes to Bonsai. All right, Bonsai's not doing great. Just gonna be honest. She's not doing great. Hoshin looks over at her and says, "What? Are you going to run?" And then her eyelight's narrow, and she says, "Of course not." And then she's going to target this thing, and she's going to attack with her bastard sword. Let's see. Oh. You know what? She will free action. They haven't been doing this because they're trying to be friendly to you guys. She's going to activate her stench aura. Since there's no other everyone around her is undead or a bad guy. So, creature entering the aura must do a fortitude save or become sickened plus slowed as long as it's sickened. So that ain't nice. That ain't nice. And then she's going to attack with the sword. There you go. See, they were keeping their stinkiness suppressed for you guys.
Does it look
Probably
like the Blood Knight is affected by this aura that's coming out?
Absolutely not. Let me double check.
So.
Yeah, no.
Starts
you
venting
have to check though. You have to check. Yeah, but yeah, she starts venting all her stank, and this does just
It just looks
stinky,
at her.
I guess. Yeah. All right, she goes to hit it for 12 slashing. The creature takes 17 points of damage. Because in blood form, it has weakness to slashing. But whenever it takes damage that it is weak to, it automatically transforms into its other form. So it turns into solid form.
Oh, that's cool as shit.
All right. She has more actions. My bad. She will attack it. Shoot, sorry about that, Songbo. She'll take a second attack at it at map. That's gonna miss. And then her third action, she looks over. She sees the captain humiliating himself for them. And she looks to Hoshin, and her eyelights flick to the cynical Blood Knight. She's going to spend her last Pac-Man to do an aid action for Hoshin. Play passes to Songbo.
Alright, I'm gonna use this fun new ability I have called Lightning Dash.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
I turn into lightning. And I zip over to here, and it doesn't provoke opportunity attack.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Did you do anything else cool?
Bored Blood Knight was in my path, so he needs to make a, I think, reflex save. It should be in the text.
Let me change his name to Breezy Beautiful.
Beauty.
All right. All right, so Breezy Beautiful has to make a DC 20 reflex save.
Yep.
All right, here we go. In blood form. No, he's in air form. Okay. He makes it. Give me the damage. He'll take half. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so half damage. All right, takes half damage.
All right, and then that was a 2-action impulse, so I get to move half my speed for free. And then I'm gonna use my next action, my final action, to move again. And I say, I'm here to consult.
Oh, Meow says, I'm so happy you're here. I look forward to working together with you on this project.
Same. I was
right.
afraid it wouldn't get this far.
All right. Meow, who it has been revealed betrayed her crew out of a sense of honor and guilt, wants you guys to succeed at this. So she will use her legal lore to help with this. Assuming, Captain Jade, you're okay with each of you having a second as you hear Songbo approach.
Oh, yes, of course. More eyes
Okay.
is better.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. Let's see. All right. Oh my God. Oh. There we go. All right. She will do legal lore 2 actions. Oof. Unfortunately, an 18. Well, wait. This is a lore skill, so it would actually be a DC equal to your level. I don't know if 18 is the baseline or not. Let me see. Oh, it can't be. Sorry, Meow. It can't be your level. It has to be Jade's level. Let's see. 19. So she misses it by 1. Okay. All right, so that's 1 fail. Okay. Alrighty. Play passes to Ocean, Drifter of the Eastern Stars. All right, he's gonna rush in. Get into that flank. Bonsai is going to use athletics to try and give him the assist. It's a critical success. He gets a +2 circumstance. I guess that doesn't really help though if you got him in a flank anyways, right? Like, maybe she should save it for his map attack. No, he's still in a flank. Oh,
well, for 8 action can also be used for damage, I believe.
Really? Is that in the new thing?
I believe so. I know it can definitely be used for attack rolls. Hold on a second.
I did not think it could be used for damage. Does not allow you to deal damage. It is only to give the bonus to a skill check or attack roll.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Never mind.
Yeah, Flavor Flav. That's fine. Flavor Flav. All right, so let's see. He will go ahead and attack. He thinks to himself, "What a fucking moron." But he wouldn't say that. He's trying to be a good friend. All right, that's a critical hit. All right, 18 points of damage. Let's see. Is that right? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Oh, no, they're supposed to be doing D12s with these. Why are NPCs so dumb? Hold on. There we go. Alright. Oh, man, I did even worse that time. Okay. So, it takes the damage. And you can see that it resisted the damage. in the form that it's in. So in blood form, sorry, in solid form, they are resistant to slashing damage. Solid form. Okay. Whew. And then he'll do an attack at map. All right. Here we go. And that is just going to hit only because of the flank. Here's some damage. All right, 8 points of damage. It resists the damage. Only takes 3. Play passes to Rose. All right. Rose sees Bubbles' Blood Knight fighting Cloudhoof. So let's see what she's got. She will use. She doesn't want to leave the captain, but she doesn't want to get. Well, you know what? There's bad guys everywhere. All right, she'll running reload to this pillar. There we go. And floof drifts away, and then she will take a shot with her gun. All right, it's going to be a critical hit. For 45 points of damage. All right. Damage takes 50 damage because it's actually weak in that form. But that means that it switches from liquid form to solid form. All right. Play passes to Goldleaf. And then she'll reload with her. Actually, she would have had to lean out if she's going to be behind a pillar like that. All right, so Goldleaf, you're up. How long is your Courageous Anthem last? Do I need to re-up it on everybody?
Well, no, that one was only just 1 round, so you can take it off.
Well, I think it falls off on its own.
Yeah. There's 2 over on this side. So, what form are they currently in? These 2, I think, are stone, right? The ones on the right-hand side?
I wish I had done, like, shifting tokens for them, but, like, shifting tokens aren't even working right now, so... I could just put a dot on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so...
Gray for stone, red for blood?
Red will be blood. So both of these guys are blood.
Red blood, gray stone, white air.
Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, so the one next to Cloudhoof will do white. Does that even show up? No,
Yeah.
I'll do gray. You're right. Yeah, I'll do gray.
It's probably not any better.
Oh, I see it. There it is. Okay. Got a black background. Alright. And then this one down here, I believe, switched to stone also. Yeah. Alright. What do you got?
Okay. And so far from observing, when Rose did slashing damage, it seemed to affect it more when it was in blood form.
When it's in blood form, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, Rose did piercing damage, and that also.
Oh, sorry. I meant bonsai, which did slashing damage.
Yeah. So blood form takes more damage for piercing and slashing. Stone form takes less damage for piercing and slashing. I don't think anyone's done bludgeoning damage yet.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I'm just gonna do a telekinetic projectile at one here to the right. We're gonna do for piercing.
Okay. Nice. All right. The target glows for 1 minute as though affected by fairy fire.
So 9 doubled to 18. So I think we double on spells.
Yes. So I'll just hit the double button. There we go. All right, 23 damage total.
All right, and then it looks like it shifts over to its next thing. They're working on trying to get that contract. Goldleaf the tank. Choo-choo.
All right.
Put my body in between. And that's my turn.
It's Curse of Strahd all over again.
I was supposed to be a different character. I'm a fucking
You are a different
bard.
character.
I'm a fucking bard. I'm not a Darius.
Let's see. Breezy, beautiful blood knight. All right.
Darius was a bard in the hexagon.
Stomp, stomp.
Ah, yes, his bard with his fucking 3 charisma.
All right. Since you refused to get out of the way, they're gonna have to teach you a lesson, old man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that lesson is a 15-foot cone of blood that's gonna geyser out of the creature into you and Isaac. Yeah. Let's see.
Thanks a lot, Goldleaf.
Let's see. Okay. So it's called Mercury Splash, but just change Mercury out for blood. All right. I need reflex 19 from Isaac and Goldleaf as a 15-foot cone of evil blood, but airy. It kind of smells like Sprite a little bit.
Oh no, it's the Russian Sprite that tastes like fucking cucumbers.
That actually sounds pretty good.
It's bad.
All right, so both of you pass, so you're only going to take half of this damage. It's actually not 1d4 poison, it's 2d4 bleed damage. But I rolled so low. All right.
So half that.
Yeah, I just apply half. It doesn't look like it's doing the bleed, though, which is unfortunate. Because you would still take half the bleed, I think. Did it do it? Oh, okay. Or did you apply it yourself?
It did automatically.
Oh, when you applied damage.
When I clicked half on the damage.
So Isaac doing it the old-fashioned way, putting in the damage manually. It looks like. All right, I'll apply the damage to you. Don't worry. Apply half damage. There you go. Now you take it.
All right. Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
well, it took off more damage.
Yeah, so heal yourself for the 3 that you dealt yourself. Yep. All right. The captain is up. All right. So the captain says, "What about an equal partnership? My experience in the field should count for a bit, don't you think?" He is asking if he can use his plus 19 sailing lore to write this contract, since it has to do with being a pirate. Impartial songbow. Yes or no?
I mean, I also have sailing lore, but I feel like that only applies if you're trying to teach somebody how to pilot a ship. This isn't.
Man, he's looking at you with his bloody eyes like, "Come on, bro, be cool."
Thought you were cool,
does
Songbow.
his successes count towards is this a competitive success challenge or are all successes
I
good
can't tell you
successes?
that at this point. I will say that Meow. I specifically said Meow was helping you.
Yeah.
So
Look, we already know how to fly our ship,
Mhm.
Shen. So I don't think that's really completely relevant.
Okay, he'll just go ahead and use deception then. All right. Let's see. The DC is hard. Could have been normal DC if he had been allowed to use sailing lore, but whatever. Okay. So let's see. DC hard. 21. Right. Okay. So yeah. Here we go. So, 2 action. Deception. Wow. He's not doing it. This is rusty. So that is a success for you guys because he was actually trying to work against you in that contract, believe it or not. All right, he'll bank his for the next turn. Cloudhoof, to you. You still got that sack of glutinous rice in your hand, just in case.
Yes. We are going to attack this Blood Knight by trying to grab him. Oops, sorry. Wait, do I have to, before I reposition something, I have to grab it, right?
Nope, you can reposition without grabbing.
You'll act like I'm.
It's just that reposition is very limited because you can't move it into difficult terrain, you can't move it into dangerous terrain.
Okay. What is this terrain here?
It's fine, it's just normal terrain.
Okay. So I'm going to try.
I made a big deal. I made a big deal of pointing out that there were like spike traps in the floor and all that kind of stuff, but they don't seem to have gone off. Not everything can last 1,000 years, guys.
Try to act like I'm grappling him, but really I'm trying to reposition him to be right next to the coffin.
Oh, okay. All right. Give me a reposition. They're in their tankiest form right now. All right, that's a success. You move him 5 feet closer. All right, you go to grab him, and you're like, "Oh no! It's so slimy with blood!" And you don't manage to grapple it. It moves closer to the coffin.
Oh no! Whatever shall I do? I mean, it's so slippery.
It's a construct, so unfortunately, it can't look over at you and give you a bro nod. But you feel like it would, like if it could. You know what I'm saying? Like. Rose shouts at you.
The horror of it all.
Rose shouts at you. You big fucking moron! What are you doing? All right. Critical failure. The target can move you as though a successfully repositioned you. It pushes you this way. There we go. All right. That's your turn. Play passes to Isaac.
All right. That look good. All right, I'm
I
going
think
to
it's
throw
funny
over.
that there's only like a handful of things you can do when you're restrained, but like talking is one of them. So this captain is actually able to participate in this skill challenge, even though he could do nothing else. So we're actually still within the rules of the game. Ooh, you gonna
use
take
the
that,
hero
bro?
point to read.
Okay. Yeah, we're almost at time, so you should be burning them. Burning them.
That's much better.
Okay, that's gonna be a hit.
I wouldn't do the
Nice.
splash damage.
No splash damage. Okay. All right,
Yeah,
takes
it's
11
nice.
points of damage,
Oh, God damn it.
bro. You have another hero point? Okay.
Yeah.
Not anymore. All right, that is also gonna be a hit. Doesn't this get? Oh, is this versatile vial? I was supposed to say, doesn't this also cause off guard? But that's like the official lightning potion. Okay. He takes another 9 damage.
All right. Fuck it. One more.
I like how crazy they look when they take damage.
That their minis just like sorry.
The way they shake back and forth, like it's like they're going. I love it.
I deserve that.
You know, there's 18 other numbers on the die. Just wanted to throw that out there.
I know.
All right, it takes double damage. Is that enough? It is. All right, how do you finish off the first of the 4 guardians?
I
That's
just
currently
want,
in stone form.
Oh, I just want to keep hitting him with lightning vials until he like explodes.
All right, yeah. He explodes. The shards of his body go into Goldleaf, killing him instantly. No, I'm just kidding. We're not.
Perfect. It's just like
That was
Thanks,
such a high
Isaac.
school, that's such a high school DM thing to do. All right, let's see.
I was gonna thank you, but then now.
You are showered with cursed stone and ichor as the creature explodes. All right, that's your turn.
Roy,
Reaction.
Gallagher
right?
show.
Yep.
Yeah.
I give Isaac
All
a
right.
thumbs up.
Let's see. This guy is up. Bonsai's in the way, so he's gonna just smash Bonsai. Let's see. Wait.
Now, if he's in quick boy form, right? Doesn't he have sword, or is he still?
No,
in
he
slow
got
boy
turned. He
form?
got turned into Stone Boy form. Yeah.
Fuck.
Let's see. Yeah, if he had liquid form, he'd be allowed to move through her. That's dope. Oh well. It's
These are
clobbering.
sweet ass monsters.
Are we allowed to say clobbering? No. It's Mercury
That's his
Blood
word.
time. Yeah. Mercury Blood Hammer time.
It's hammering time.
Hammering. Thank you. Legally distinct. The Paizo way. All right, and then he'll just go with map. Sometimes mindless constructs make me sad. They're not that exciting to play. All right.
Yeah,
Play
one
fast.
directive. That's it.
Yeah. You would think after a 9-hour shift at day job coming right into the session, I would appreciate running a mindless
It'd be therapeutic.
monster, right? Yeah. All right, Jade, you can make 2 contractual actions this turn.
Hell yeah.
Are you just riding diplomacy to the finish line?
Oh boy, yes.
All right, let's see it. DC 21. You have a critical success and a success on the books. All right. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to have to put that in the F category.
Rerolling that.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. That
Nice.
rolls into a success. One shy of a critical success. All right. Only you would answer the Faxpiration question. Wait, didn't you? No, you didn't answer
No,
the
I
Faxpiration question.
didn't.
Song
No, it was me and
Song
Goldleaf,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
All right. You give me, that was your first and second action. Okay, so just a quick quip of what are you running past them, because we're at time. And one of my players said that they had to head to bed right at 11 because they had a lot going on tomorrow.
No, that's me. I have to leave because I have to go take care of a client.
Oh.
Not because I have to go to bed.
Okay. A client at this hour? Ooh la la. No, I had that.
Oh.
I think we should just leave it ambiguous like that. Even
Wait,
though we all know it.
what does Harrowed Charisma do?
What is what?
What does Harrowed Charisma do?
Oh, it gives you a
it
bardic
gives you a
inspiration.
buff. Yeah. You want to use it? Since you're gonna lose your. All right, but you will lose the +1 to charisma that you're getting from it right now.
Remember that in the session.
Oh no.
All right, that's true. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to find it real quick. Arrow alignment.
Posted. Fifth Age Bard.
Thank you. So you grant the target. Can you do it to yourself? Is it just an ally, or does it say another? A creature. You're a creature. Yeah. All right. You're about to make a D20 roll, but you haven't made the roll yet.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Uh,
I have another roll.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
You have
wanna
another action.
do this. So yeah.
Okay.
Because you have 2 for
Oh,
this
just
round.
get advantage on this next one?
Oh, yeah, so you can give yourself advantage on it. So just click the button that's legally distinct for advantage. It says like take the highest roll or something.
Where it says keep higher.
Yep, that's what you want.
Okay, how do I roll more than 1 die?
It'll do it automatically
Yeah.
Okay.
if you have that checked. Yep. Something I've been trying to teach Larry for the last couple
Oh my
years. god! Wow. Did you roll 2 ones? No
I
way.
rolled 1 and then a
Two.
2.
A 1 and a 2. Okay. So, well, fortunately, that's not a critical failure because you would have had to get an 11 or less. But yeah, like it doesn't go over well.
That's
It doesn't
okay.
go over
Critical
well.
failures are impossible for me because my diplomacy is +13.
Yeah, I was talking shit like that too, and now Sabin from Final Fantasy VI is fucking dead under a train. So like shit happens. Shit happens. Everyone who's watching the prep for that adventure was like, I can't wait to see Sabin suplex that fucking train. I'm so excited. and then I
What was he supposed to do? 40d6 when he
yeah,
pulls
put
it
an
off?
easy 6 points of damage if you could get him to the engine, but nope, he fell off the train and died. And
Yeah,
that's how
well,
you know none of our games are scripted. All right, then we will end. All right, session ends with Jade off to see a late night client. Salty Blood Knight is up next. Crash. I took a picture of the post-it you were tracking the VP challenge on in case you lose it. Check your phone. Okay. Any this is my life, guys. Anyone have anything to add to the notes? Yeah?
Nope.
Nah, I think you
Okay.
got it.
All right. All right. All right. In that case, let's take you guys back to your dashboard. Where the most evil NPC I've ever made waits for you to come back next week.
He looks so damn cool though.
Doesn't he? I couldn't find any AI trash that really did magic, so I combined all the cool undead art I could find in Photoshop. So he's a hand painted AI garbage. That I put a lot of work into him because I was like, they'll at least see him before they pour glutinous rice on him, so it'll be worth it. They'll be like, damn, that guy looked cool as hell, glutinous rice. So I was like, all right, that's fine.
That was my intention.
I'm just
It
waiting.
ain't too late. It ain't too late.
I'm waiting for
I don't know.
Skeletos's reaction when we come back to the surface. He's like, who the fuck is this guy? Why is he stepping on all my style?
He's way cooler than Skeletos's. No,
Whoa.
that's sorry. Sorry.
That was also the other thing I was thinking about. It's like, we activate this motherfucker and then he just spends his time on the surface. Great choice of NPCs, I guess.
Well, he held off the stone. You guys agreed that he would hold off the stone serpent so you could get underground. No. He was the activated NPC, so you had to wait for him to get downstairs, and
Yeah.
you didn't want to have to distract the stone snake.
So that snake
since he
better be
hadn't
dead if
any-
he
since
decided
he
to stay
hadn't-
up there the whole fucking time.
Since he hadn't interacted with the puzzle lock, the tube, or the snake was like, "I don't got beef with you, bro." And then he's
Yeah.
like, "Well, I don't have beef with anyone." Oh, ho, 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 ho.
So he has a
He's a
fucking
skeleton.
picnic up there.
Yeah. All right. So, good shit. Extra life doth approach. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna air something very sensitive, personal. I shot my shot. I don't expect to hear back, but I wrote a love letter to Matt Dinneman, and I said, "Dungeon Crawl, good. It's good shit, bro. And we're doing Extra Life, and it's inspired by your book. It'd be pretty cool if you acknowledge that it was happening." I did ask him to send us digital copies of the books to give out as prizes and stuff. It was kind of a,
It's a
kind of
good
asking
reach.
for a handout. I was kind of asking for a handout. I have no idea. Dude probably gets thousands of emails, so. But I did throw it out there. All of our normal and most incredible sponsors, Kakaroto of the Forge VTT, giving out some gift certificates and a whole year of best tier account, and then Heroic Maps, giving away a bunch of stuff. That Death Star map from Mythic Odyssey, also from Star Wars.
hell yeah.
That is going to be in the donor pack. That's like a $15 map pack. So right away, we're already getting some value out of that map pack. I haven't heard back from Afternoon Maps, but they never let us down. Tom Cardos, of course, all in. He wants to promote his modern maps that he's making now. So those are going to be in the donor bundle. So I know a lot of people are
Sweet.
looking for modern maps nowadays. 'cause
Are they
they're
like
tired of
modern or can they be adjusted for like post-apocalyptic? Asking for a
They-
friend.
Yeah, they can be adjusted for post-apocalypse. Yep,
Okay, I mean,
and cyberpunk. And then Heroic Maps is doing sci-fi maps now, and I think modern maps, and they're gonna donate to the raffle a bunch of gift certificates, so you can just pick out $100 worth of Heroic Maps or whatever, and then all that good stuff. But yeah, we're hearing back from people. It's looking pretty good. We got the world built. We got the players picked out. We have a special celebrity sports announcer who has signed up for the whole marathon. They're gonna be doing interviews during the commercial breaks with the athletes. They're gonna have a revolving cast of like co-commentators coming and going. It's going to be pretty incredible. And I heard they're even in charge of the camera crew down in the dungeon with the athletes. And it's our very own.
Man, I can't
It's our
believe Darby
very-
decided to sign up for that.
It's our very own Lexeus who's agreed to do it.
Oh my god!
Yeah, because I spoke it into prophecy when I was super tired of recovering from the flu and thought you had signed up to be a player. But it came true anyways, Nostradamus. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. So I think it's going to be a lot of
I
fun.
cave easy.
Is the Extra Life like on the Extra Life website? Is that page like is the group up and everything?
I have not started like doing the marketing because today is the first day in 3.5 weeks that I have not felt horrible. And so my employers were like, "That's a good day for you to work 9.5 hours." Man." So yeah. But now that I have my energy back and my health is coming back, I'm definitely going to start really knocking this stuff out. We got the gashapons are being designed. They're all Dungeon Crawler Carl themed gashapon items so far. And a new category of gashapon items this year, Twitch chat decides. So there's
nice.
like
like the sponsor and fan boxes.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And a lot of these things this year are powerful, but they give you beliefs. And beliefs are basically things that your character has to do and represent, else they are anathema and they lose access to all their class features until they atone. And so, unlike a curse, a belief sticks with you. So once you gain a belief, it kind of shapes how you feel about the world and the dungeon and in your character and all that kind of stuff. And then there are role play requirements to unlock some of the gashapons. So you'll get a gashapon, but you won't get the gashapon unless you endorse a product.
Here's this ad copy. Read it.
Well, no. You have to on the spot. Whose line is it anyways? You have to tell us what the product is from like the description you were given, and then like you have to like do an ad spot, like on the spot ad spot about that product. So I guess it could be pretty fun. I think it's pretty fun. All right. Hope everybody has a good night. And all that good stuff. Happy Final Fantasy Tactics Day to those who observe and or celebrate it.
Thank you.
And then, yeah, of course. This will be my 12th playthrough, Final Fantasy Tactics. But I will have to earn it. I have to take Toothpaste Chan to the finish line before I can play Final Fantasy Tactics.
Man, there's so much stuff coming out.
Yeah, and then my phone game, new season starts, and we're time traveling back to ancient Greece. In AFK Journey, it's ancient Greece is the inspiration for the setting, and it looks dope as hell. I can never believe the production value and the absolute awesomeness of a fucking phone game. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm a fan. I think I've missed like 3 days in the year and a half that I've been playing. I play a game every day. Like, hashtag not sponsored. But like, man, it's one of my favorite games, probably of all time. It's brought me so much joy. It's brought me so much joy.
Jumping into ancient Japan when Ghost of Yotei comes out in like next week.
Oh man, yeah, we're gonna get flooded with incredible games. Yeah. All right. Anybody else have anything before we call the stream? Before we call it a night?
Well, they're good.
Nope.
Okay. Hey, and Stone, listen. two plus years of being manipulated by Lutheria, I get it, bro. I know where you're at. You don't want to have you don't want to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Like, but maybe it won't be so bad. I don't know.
I believe in our captain. They'll be able.
He's a
she'll be able
happy
to-
guy. Look
she'll be
at
able to
how
make it.
happy he is. I saw that art, but it didn't have a body, and it didn't have like the top of the hood and everything. And then I found the body, but it had like a really lame, like just normal skeleton head. And then there was like other like swords and stuff and I was just like, blah, like threw it all into a pile. And then I was like, this guy looks so fucking crazy.
Kit bash it together.
Oh man, I was like, they're gonna see this dude and either think this is gonna be the hardest boss fight of the whole campaign, or we need to kill him immediately, or we have to recruit him immediately. I was like, that's the response I hope to evoke.
Well, you got 2 Skull and Shackles players in here. I was very surprised when one of us wasn't immediate on the recruit team.
To be fair,
Look.
he was epidermically harassed.
It's
For
true, yeah.
yeah,
Like,
That's fair.
if that's the
Fair.
people that he hanged out with, I can't imagine this fucking dude.
So in Pathfinder, skeletons canonically eat bones. That's what they eat to replenish their damaged bones. They eat bones.
Nice.
Yeah. But in Dungeon Crawler Carl, there is a type of skeleton called a skidder, and skidders could grow skin. They could like regrow their flesh and their muscles and stuff like that. But they're not humans. They are skeletons. And so like I was like, that's pretty rad. So the idea of like a skeleton that's obsessed with trying to get like its skin back, I was like, that's pretty cool. But
I mean, that's
probably-
very like flayed ones, like the
Yeah.
Necrons in 40K also.
but
Yeah.
probably not fun for the person who's been targeted for skin. So
Fair.
yeah. Well, his skin is fair. That's part of the thing. You know, he's taking good care of it by not going out in the sun and stuff. So, you know, a redhead, they want that nice pale skin. All right.
We can take her to
But then they
Port
get that
Eclipse.
weakness
Find
to
nice.
sunlight.
But what if you took them on a magical adventure to cure them of their undeadness and their evil?
How the fuck does
Nah.
that happen?
How do you cure
I don't
you're
even
fucking
wanna know.
evil? They're evil. You don't cure that. That's what they are.
Damn, bro.
As some are proud of him playing him very good natured.
Oh no, it comes
overall.
across for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Me and myself, I'm like, man, I wonder if we can get a hold of their ship. Because we gotta, like, even if it's not an air vessel, we have a secondary ship. Put that enslaved elemental into the skeletal ship, man, it'd be badass.
Well, I mean, you have an enslaved elemental in the
That's what I'm saying. We put that air engine in this guy's ship, this captain's ship.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Well, I don't think anybody's really investigated the engine situation on the Iron Queen ship.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, just enough to put it in neutral.
Yeah, and then tow it. Yeah. Well, Larry has gotten his surgery and he's on the mend, so we may be getting him back. We'll have to see. I think he's afraid of overdoing it
yeah.
because he's
Yeah,
That's
he
fair.
He should take it easy.
yeah, and he's in the Monday night group, and I think everybody in the Monday group were like committed to finishing this campaign. # for Dirk, you know what I'm saying? So like, I think if you had to choose one to cut back from, it would not be the Monday game. So, but
Yeah, it's
plus
fair.
in the Monday game, they got to fight from the back to the front of the all train, the train that is all trains. And they at one point they all turned into dinosaurs, and then they had like they had a Kill Bill fight where they just were eating and murdering cowboy sheriffs on a train while they were dinosaurs.
So stupid.
It is
Gotta love wild magic.
I didn't think I could make a game more stupider than Wild Beyond the Witchlight and Skull and Shackles, but
Stolen Fate's like, hold my beer.
Stolen Fates is heading for the crown. It's heading for the crown.
That's what happens when you mix them all. You know what I mean? Like,
I
kinda-
thought Harambe would have just been the crown, but there's more to come. There's more fucked up stuff that watching Harambe get murdered. There's more fucked up stuff.
You mean also being a part of Frodo's death, wasn't that? That didn't indicate anything.
I have a power that the Paizo writers don't have. I'm not afraid to be sued because I'm using satire.
Just have to label it as satire. It's all good.
Oh man.
Get away with everything
For now.
except making fun of the president.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, great emperor deserves all of our respect and love. God bless, amen, forever. Yeah. Are we done streaming?
We are now. Thanks everyone for watching, and we will catch you next time.
Yep, I'm gonna go pray my Trump rosary.
All hail the king.
That triggers me a little bit. I actually was